Okay. We're back in Kara-Tur.
Egwa.
I'm sorry any Asian watching this that has no sense of humor. I'm sorry.
Egwa. Boom. Sorry you have no sense of humor.
Alright, good session.
Alright, I'm gonna roll, because it's been a week, so you guys should remember.
Oh no.
Bold of you to assume that any of us remember what happened.
I'm rolling.
It's a big duality.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
20 and 1. Nice.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fuck. Another 11, but no 9.
What happened last time?
You're not helping the allegations.
I wasn't trying to do that, but
You're not helping the allegations.
Damn. I'm not feeling this is a real safe space.
Says the Asian man. You're allowed to feel that way.
Yeah, so I'm feeling uncomfortable as an Asian man. Nobody can prove me wrong.
half this table's full of Asian men.
What the fuck happened last week? We fought. We did a fight.
Mask.
Oh yeah. So we were in the forest. We were at the cabin that we broke into before.
Oh.
It turns out that was the Oni's cabin, and he was like, "Hey, you guys are assholes." So we're like, "Here we come." We beat him up.
You kicked him to death.
No, I did cool sword. Stabbed him.
That's what it was.
I kicked his boy.
Yeah, you kicked his boy to death.
And then we found a suit of armor that was old from the war. And that was in a secret room in his house. And also he had an Oni mask. And for some reason, Alan decided to put it on. And now he's red.
Yeah.
Then we went back to town and said, "Hey, we did it. We only needed one bomb."
Yeah.
And then he said, "Go north." We talked to the daimyo. He's like, "Hey, what's up, my guys, my Edwards?" And he dapped us up.
Mickey puns.
Yeah, that's what he said.
With a hard...
And
There's the hard P.
yeah, that's what happened.
Okay. Yeah, basically, you guys are gonna get horses, and you can name them whatever you want, and the lore is that whatever you name them is going to be whatever their name was originally, because I'm weird. Because I said they're named, but I didn't put a name, so I'm letting you guys name them. You were given as much time as you want, technically, to prepare, but he would like you to do it as soon as you can. So I think you guys mentioned you'll just take one day to prepare.
I don't think we needed a ton of time to get ready. We're just like, yeah, we're gonna leave tomorrow.
I'm going to show you the map.
We should probably get potions or something, but it's bad.
Yeah, it was like the next day to get our shit together.
Yeah, some of you guys have items, too. From
So maybe it's like 2 days that we're gonna be here.
So Yoshida's here. You need to go to Tanegawa and investigate this Yakuza situation.
Yeah.
So it'll take about, I don't know,
40 years.
if you there is a trail through the woods and everything. And it's not marked on the map because I didn't want to bother drawing a road. But there's like a road between them, and if you follow the road basically completely, you'll have to camp somewhere in the woods at night, like most likely.
And that pond looks pretty cool.
It does. The road does not go near the pond, but there's like a trail that heads off of the main road to the pond. And so if you leave at like say midday in Yoshida, you'd get to the Shinju, like the first part of the Shinju Woods, probably camp there, and then reach Tanegawa by midday the next day, maybe a little later. Because the woods will technically slow your travel, even though there's a road, because some parts might be overgrown and it's hilly and stuff. But you leave at different times, you'll arrive at Tanegawa at different times, so it's up to you. Yeah. So, I think I'll cut to the morning after the daimyo's meeting and all that stuff at the night, if that's okay. Yeah?
Yeah.
So, I believe Garajin slept in his normal house with his loving father, kissed him on the lips.
That slip!
That was a slip.
No,
Which my dad was a famous football player.
And everyone else, I believe, is either going to sleep at Shino's
That's where I'm sleeping.
or
Oh,
alternatives.
poop hands.
That was at the Disney Capital.
Stinky
You're just
hands.
at the bar sleeping? Okay. Looking like a fucking genetic cyborg freak?
Yeah, you said I was hanging out with a bunch of women who look like Jinx.
Yeah.
Like what?
Jinx, the Pokemon.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So you have a time with these
Original Jinx or blue one?
these
No, the black
Hey,
one.
wait, yeah.
these courtesans.
He knows what he likes.
Start hanging out with you during the night. Did you want to sleep in the town or outside?
Oh, I'm outside.
Okay. You're roughing it. Yishol, how you sleep?
I rough it also in the trees.
Yeah, that's
while
true.
in the town.
Do you want to go to the same tree right near the outside gate that the
Was it comfortable?
first Oni fight took place with the ice?
Was it comfortable?
Yeah.
Yes.
And we slept in there once. With Oni patrolling around.
Nothing's more comfortable than Danger Tree.
Okay. And as you all arise, you can meet up or split off or do whatever you need to do. At the northeastern gate of Yoshida towards Tanagawa, there is a stable house, and your horses will be there. You will be notified that it's where you can pick them up.
They said we were going to hide the horses before we get to the next
There
town.
is a person you will meet in Tanagawa that the daimyo has as a contact to let your horses off at, and they can store them. I think I mentioned last time it was a horse warehouse, and you guys were chuckling at that.
Like a big crane will come
Yeah.
and grab our horses and put them away.
It'll turn into glue, and then you'll get
It's
another
like-
horse
it's
that
like
looks
those,
exactly like your
It's
horse.
fine, as long as it looks the same.
It's like those carports that put your car in like an underground like,
Yeah.
cylinder thing, but it's just a horse. They just
Yeah, a werehorse.
A fucking ramp goes down and then a horse slides up.
I like to think it's like a big vending machine. So it's just like, which one do you want? Okay, 1F.
I want a Clydesdale. I want a Clydesdale. I want this this saddle press.
down.
Yeah. And
It falls down the machine, breaks its
Oh, the
legs.
machine took my money. The horse is dead.
Bit, bridle, and even a couple.
I got two of them.
Bit, bridle, even a couple storage packs are included, along with horse feed for a few days. That you just get included with all this.
So we should be covered for horse expenses until we
Yes.
get to clinic.
For at least the trip to Tanagawa.
Yeah.
I have some
I don't need it.
preparations before we go.
Yeah. There are shops you have not been to in Yoshida, by the way. I will let you know.
I want to go find that whip.
Yes. I believe you were told that whips will be somewhat hard to find here.
Yeah.
But tonfas you can buy from Kazuo Sensei.
I was gonna do that next.
Yeah.
You mentioned something about heading to like the farming area or something.
That is in Tanagawa. Most of the farms are.
Oh.
There are farms north of Yoshida, not quite into the woods yet, or out of the woods, Shinju Woods yet, surrounding it, but they're not. They don't use a lot of livestock to require a whip like that. In Tanagawa, which has a lot of the rice and soybean farms for the island of Tendai, they definitely use livestock, and some of them might use a whip to like get their animals in line and stuff. And then you might be able to find one there.
I want to buy a tonfa.
You can buy a tonfa. I'm going to give you the price of just a mace on that, I guess. Because a tonfa is similar to a mace, right?
I want to say that the prices and stuff are in the Ryoko.
Oh, sorry, you're right.
It's more like a club.
So
I'm not sure how they do the stats. Let me look at the Ryoko stats for
Probably like 30 gold.
equipment. Tonfa is a 1d6, so it's more like a mace in damage. It costs 1 gold, so 10 silver. And you can convert your gold that the daimyo gave you into silver if you'd like.
You gotta tell some more.
I'll do some of that.
It's, I mean,
Go to the local Wells Fargo.
basically. You know what? You all, if you want, can give me a history check to see about this currency thing. Because there is an extra little thing about this.
19.
Okay.
Nah.
Buddies.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oh shit.
24.
Alright, so
For
those...
some reason I remember money.
You two. The thing about the silver-based economy is that obviously gold isn't normally taken. It's more of a ceremonial or formality thing for a lot of the upper classes to trade between. So it's a tender that only they really use amongst themselves. But, and this might be a retcon from what I said last time, I can't remember, but I'm going to make it true now. The Korobokuru tribes do take gold, and they do value it more than silver. They don't necessarily follow the same rules about currency that the Kozakurans usually do. The settled Kozakurans here in cities. the Kora-Tur traps will happily take gold just at normal value that it would in a D&D pool.
How much gold did we get last time?
75 per, I believe. Could be wrong about that.
That sounds right.
7 times.
So if you want to keep some gold in case you come into contact with Kora-Tur out in the wild, you can.
I'm just gonna convert like 50
Yeah.
of my gold.
They also just do barter too, because they might need more things other than currency. But the main thing about the Kora-Tur on Tenmei Island is that they are miners. At least the village of Tepco in the north, they are mining people.
Oh.
An industry of mining people. Yeah, they
What island are we on?
They dominate that miner industry.
They fuck the miner!
Little Saint Tenmei.
You said that right.
So, if you want to keep some gold, you can. But it won't be able to be used in Tanagawa, really, amongst most people. And Yoshida, you can convert it here.
You're not.
But most people won't take it gold either, but you can convert it to silver here. But if you leave here, you're not going to be able to find that many other places you can convert it.
Can I convert all my silver to gold?
You can if you want. I'm not going to stop you if you want to do that. You're going to do it? That's not culture. That's adapting to Western culture, because the gold trade.
You actually stopped him.
Yeah. I'm not going to stop you,
Right.
but this is something that you would know.
Yeah.
So you probably, with those checks, I'm going to assume that you've heard the Kora-Tur taking gold as currency.
I would like to think that Alan's like in the bank and then he has that realization like right before they do the switch.
Yeah.
How may I help you, sir?
You can't.
They're already counting all your money, and you're like, wait. Give me that back.
Like, this is wrong. This is wrong.
So did you buy a Tonfa?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not going to do the role play unless you really, really want to. So yeah, you have a Tonfa now. You bought it from Kazuo Sensei, and he's like, keep an eye on Alan.
That little retarded boy you're watching.
He seems to have been going through a lot of physical changes recently.
I'm a growing boy.
Yeah, he's learning a lot about himself and the world, finding his place in it.
That's very good. I just hope it doesn't change him for the worse.
I'm gonna be a gibbering mouther by the end of this.
Also, I think your plug's coming undone over there. On the wall. Okay, so yes, it's 10 silver or 1 gold.
Okay.
Either way, you can convert it here, it's fine.
Get a discount because you know me.
No.
He was charging more.
He will say that, yeah, Alan's his only pupil for a while, and he wants to maintain, like, cordialness.
You know what that makes me? That makes me his greatest active student.
Yes.
You might
Because you're the only one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Even if you're getting an F grade, you're the only student in class, so you're the best one.
100% fail rate.
And success rate.
That's graded on a curve, so it's actually an A.
No child left behind over there.
Anyways, you did earn your first stripe.
Yeah, he called you retard.
Yep. I got a little strip of orange electrical tape on my white belt.
Sure. Alright, does anyone else want to do any more preparations?
No!
Because there is a apothecary that you've already been to once. There is a scroll shop. There is...
I'll do one more thing.
Yeah.
I'll play this slightly. So I've seen a Tonfa before. I wanted to use that because I'm trying to learn new things here. And then while I'm in the dojo, I see someone over there with 2 sticks of wood with a chain between them, flipping it around and going nuts. I was like,
Hiya!
what is that? I want one of those.
There's no other students in this dojo, so you're probably seeing like a painting.
Caleb.
It's you training, and you're hitting yourself in the face.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
I want one of those.
Ow!
Oh, nunchaku? Nunchucks?
Yes.
You want a yellow jumpsuit too?
I don't necessarily have those for sale. A lot of those are for the students.
It's my ceremonial one.
So it zooms over to the nunchuck storage, and it's just crickets. If they come. The tonfas I have more surplus of, so I'm okay with selling those.
If we find chain, I can make it.
Just chain the two tonfas together.
I'm just like, wait, can anybody use your weapons that you made?
No, but I have smith tools.
And you
I
could,
have
instead of chain,
infusions.
if you wanted to, you could use the same cloth
Together.
from your meteor hammers to do between them if you want.
Do you know where I could get one, buy one quickly? Possibly.
There was a shipment of them that came to Yoshida, but a lot of them got sold off to people around the town. I don't know if they're willing to secondhand sell it back if they're still using them or not. So I think some of them got shipped to Tanagawa as well. So if you want to go there, maybe they're selling them in the market here or in Tanagawa. I wouldn't be selling them. The ones I have are old and are mostly used for training purposes.
Okay.
The top
Thank
was yours.
you. Yeah. I've never used this before, but I'm
You only buy
figuring
one.
it out.
It's a lot of elbow movement going on with that thing.
Yeah, the part of the roleplay for this is he hasn't used a lot of these things, but they count as monk weapons, so he has he's just figuring it out.
Yeah, it doesn't take long for you to grasp the gist of how to use
Did
it.
you only buy one?
I only did one.
Okay.
I guess the fantasy in your head is whenever someone has tonfas, they usually use
Yeah, the arm braces.
Yeah. But he doesn't necessarily need dual wield.
That's not what I'm using it for.
Dual wield.
I just want it for the superior strike.
And you're small, so when you do this, it probably gets a lot more length than it needs to.
Cut off.
Or use it as like a vaulting thing. I don't know.
Oh wait, I'm stupid. Did you know that I'm stupid?
No?
The tonfas don't have finesse, so that doesn't matter. I shouldn't have bought that in the first place. So I
Oh.
can't use its thing anyway.
Oh, okay.
Well, you didn't know.
You just throw it back to him.
I'm just like,
You've never used it before.
nah, I feel it.
I'll give you your silver back. And he gives it back.
Gorilla?
Not Spelljammer yet.
Bean.
Alright. So, yeah, there was an apothecary, a scroll shop, there's a temple you can get a blessing at if you want to donate some money.
We go to the scroll shop.
Okay. Did you want some?
Yeah, I remember my weapon thing.
Yes.
Okay.
I will get to that in a second.
God.
So the scroll shop, okay. The scroll shop, as you approach and walk inside, there's no door. It is just an archway, kind of like there was a door, but it's not there anymore. The scroll shop is a stark contrast to the cluttered herbalist's den in the apothecary area. This one is spotless, orderly, and austere, with rows of scrolls meticulously stacked in wooden racks that line the walls. A faint scent of incense hangs in the air, mingling with the soft rustle of parchment as a man tends to his wares behind a counter. The shopkeeper, a rail-thin monk, wears a plain robe tied tightly around his narrow frame. A cloth bandage wraps over his eyes, though it seems to not hinder neither his movements or his uncanny ability to find exactly what he is looking for. Think like Kenshi, with like the wrap around his eyes, but he's wearing a robe, and he's rail thin. He's an older man, but his hair is not gray. As you walk in and kind of just look about the room, from across the shop, he looks up in your direction, and you can't see his eyes, but he says, "You seek knowledge.
Yes.
Knowledge has a cost.
Tell me.
A cost in coin and in spirit."
$35.
I can do one of those.
He says, "I only stock scrolls worthy to sell here. And are you worthy to wield them? Is my question."
I can read.
Well, then read to your heart's content of what spells I carry in these scrolls on the shelves.
Really lost
Damn,
the
where's all the
luster in the
books?
last of that one, huh?
Yo, what's up with all these books?
So
Too bad I am reading them.
you see a shit ton of scrolls all listed here, and they all have
I hope
little
so.
little listings of what they are on the shelves. So mechanically, any first level spell you want, he just has a scroll of it. Same with second and third level, but they get more expensive. So up from first to third level, any spell you want as a scroll, he can get it to you, except for our certain necrotics, necromancy spells.
Damn, that's gonna be like inflict wounds.
No, he doesn't have one. Yeah.
You said certain.
But the first levels are 100 silver each. Second levels are 250 each, and third levels are 500 each.
I'll take your finest first level scroll.
What effect do you want it to have? Which spell?
I don't remember.
Which-
first level spells?
Which sorcery? Any first level spell you want, he has it. Most probably.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to look that up.
Probably.
Did you get Ritual Caster? Is that this is?
Huh?
I forget.
I don't think
I'm
he
just
has.
shopping.
I don't think he has ritual casting. He says also, any purchase of 2 or more scrolls of any type gets you a free scroll of Speak with Animals.
Well, that's a nature scroll.
If you want to talk to the birds or the fish or whatever. Whatever your heart desires.
Yeah, I could talk to a fish.
That's what you're born to do.
It will not work on Hyro or Garagine in their animal forms, because they're technically not just animals.
I can't be racist about it, damn it.
Nope. I mean, you can. You're just making like pretend fox or toad noises.
Which would not be out of the realm for him.
So you said they're 150 each?
100 each for first levels,
Okay.
250 for second level, so it's more than double for each level, and
Okay.
then 500 for a third level.
Let me get... let me get a floating disc.
Tensor's floating disc?
Yeah,
Is that a first level?
I believe so.
Okay.
Someone correct me if I'm wrong.
That's,
No,
that's
maybe it's second level spell.
What about regular floating disc?
the same thing.
It might be first. I actually don't know.
Well done.
It's either first or second. I thought it was second.
It is a first level spell. So you can get that one if you want.
And then let me get...
Obviously they're one time use.
Let me get sleep.
Okay. 200 silver, and you get a free also Speak with Animals scroll.
Hell yeah. Goodbye.
It's a deal he has going on right now, and he doesn't say much, this shopkeeper, other than business stuff. He does never ask you your name, never asks anything else other than if you're worthy to handle the scrolls. If you can, buy some.
Yeah, I was just trying to make small talk. So how's business looking today? I mean, how's business doing today?
You're trying to
That's crazy.
avoid looking, the word looking.
Yeah.
He says, you're my first customer today.
And my last.
Probably not my last. He said.
Does that make me your favorite?
Of the day, sure. Because you spent money.
Yes. Okay, goodbye.
Okay. He has a weird accent, so if you give me a history check if you want. I'm not doing the accent because I'm not going to be racist.
27.
He does not have a Kozokuran accent. He has what you'd assume is a Koryoan accent. He's from Koryo.
Whoa. It's
more of
No, that's not choreo. That's
It's the Philippines.
Well, I think Joe Coy made a joke about Koreans. The Koreans sound like Asian ghosts when they talk.
yeah.
He was like, "Oh, Polgogi," or something. Yeah, he's the equivalent of fantasy Korea land. All right, so you got the scrolls you want from this man from a northern land, just north of Kaleb. Oh, he will also give you a special offer. He
Brother, I'm out of
mentions.
money.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys can pull
Well, what's
together.
the offer?
The offer is, he says,
If you give me all your money.
this is, I have a scroll of a technique, not a spell, but of a martial technique that I refined myself.
Are you telling me now after I've spent money?
Because I've roped you in now.
Got him.
It's called diminishing returns, my son.
The scroll?
No, no. It's called
Is it an attack that gets weaker the more you use it?
But you can't stop using it because if you stop now, it'll all be for nothing. No. It's called the Scroll of Choreo Martial Discipline. Lame. He said I translated it from my homeland's language to Kozukurin for anyone who wants to read it here. It is 800 silver.
Jesus Christ.
Technically, by the rules, it grants the user proficiency in athletics or acrobatics when read and practiced over the course of 24 hours. No spellcasting required. If the reader already has proficiency in either, they gain expertise instead.
Dang. Do you take gold?
Yes.
Okay, well,
He
if
does, yeah.
if I give you everything I have, I'll only have 780. Will you take 780 instead of 800?
Give me a persuasion check, which you have disadvantage on now, because of the Oni mask.
Oh, fuck.
Intimidate him instead.
He can't see that what you look like necessarily, or it doesn't. He's not commenting.
Did I tell you I'm red?
Is that what you asked him?
Yeah.
No. Who's they?
What?
What did you say?
I
Then?
said, did I tell you I'm red?
Oh, I think you said today. He says, and? What does that mean?
I don't know. It's not the interesting information.
No. You have money and you want scrolls. That's all I care about.
9.
Let me roll. I'll roll. I didn't set a DC, so I'll roll for the DC. 800 silver.
What if I give you 780 and
Like a hug.
I restore your eyesight?
My eyesight is not. My eyesight is working perfectly fine. I just choose to cover it.
What a weirdo.
Freak.
It is the way of my people in the temple that we come from.
Wish to be more in tune with the culture.
I don't believe you.
We must learn to navigate the world without sight.
What if I give you...
See things for how they truly are, not what our eyes project them as.
So I'm not red when you see me?
Who doesn't see you?
I don't see you at all. I hear you.
Oh, you don't see color. Well, what if I gave you 780 and a charm of heroism?
And what is this charm?
I hold it up in front of his face.
Oh, for context, I don't think I described what these things look like.
Does it matter to him?
Do you guys know what a magatama is?
Yep.
Yes.
It's like the half of the yin yang thing.
Yeah.
That shape.
That's the racist red
That's what
hat.
the charm looks like. It's like it's like a blue, almost like a curved water drop kind of thing. I'll give you. And that's what it looks like. So, may I hold it in my hand and feel it?
Yeah.
He's gonna use it and tell you that it's not worth any money.
he feels it in his hand. He says, "This is some sort of. Yes, this is a charm. Some sort of divine gift. It feels like a magatama. Where did you get this?
Aonagi.
From local deity.
Aonagi. Yoshida's kami gave this to you,
Yes.
and you wish to throw it away? How disrespectful.
$20.
This is from your own land. He doesn't know you're not Asian.
Well... Okay, let me take it back. Let me go outside real quick and think, okay? Let me get some fresh air and think about it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah, so I walk outside, and when I leave, I'll use prestidigitation to make a copy of the charm.
Ah, okay.
A 1-to-1 copy.
Yeah.
I feel like I just want to say, I feel like for shits and giggles, because Akai's not really doing much, probably would have hung out with you.
Yeah.
'Cause he still sees you as a great warrior. He's like, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I made a second one.
He's right. It would be disrespectful for me to give this one away, so I'll make another one. And it's the same. It's the same charm, but it's the same charm, but it didn't come out.
Do you need money?
No,
I got this.
I got it.
Insight check?
I mean,
He would have been outside the entire
no,
time you
you
were
won't.
talking.
You won't know the answer to if
That's
whether or
right.
not I've got it until.
Just, I don't know what I'm gonna use money on, so if you need some.
Well, you actually get in there and fight, so you probably need yours.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So 15 minutes later, I head back in.
Okay.
I said I've made my decision.
Wait, the charm fades away by then, right?
No, lasts an hour.
Oh, okay. We've got 45 minutes left on the timer.
We gotta go.
Culture.
And it says, "When what have you decided on? Ponderous one."
I think
Fake name.
I'll be leaving soon, and I think it is important that a gift from Aonagi stay within Aonagi's domain.
Do you plan on traveling elsewhere?
Yes, we're headed north.
Oh. Well. I will not take something of a kami unless you were certain you will need it.
I'm certain.
Give me another persuasion check. Or deception, rather. Because you're kind of deceiving him. Which you don't have disadvantage on deception.
You're
No.
kind of deceiving him. You're just lying to his face.
The mask is available to get now, if you haven't found it already.
Oh,
If I need to reload your DVD.
yeah. Let me do that real quick.
It should automatically
Compliance.
change your shit, but if it doesn't, then you
Yeah.
just have to remember.
Stop breathing.
Damn. Is it loading?
Yeah.
You can still roll the deception while it's going, because it doesn't.
He doesn't know his stats now.
It doesn't affect it. Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, you actually were holding breath. Okay.
All right, Master of the Oni. There we go.
You have to probably attune to it.
Yeah, let me get that shit in there. Right, attunements. Yeah.
Does it add the disguise self to spells?
I forgot to add that in.
Well, you can.
It does add those disadvantages though.
Okay.
Yes, because I
Or it's
did that.
advantage on intimidation still, though.
Yes.
Advantage on intimidation,
Disadvantage.
disadvantage on persuasion.
Yes. And yeah.
Do you have the disguise self on? Are you taller now, or are you just a short Oni?
I'm just a regular sized man
You still have.
who happens to be Oni like.
Well, you have the mask with the red skin on and stuff.
Anyways, deception. You say.
Yes, I rolled already for his. Insight.
13.
He rolled a 12. So he's like, you know what? Since you've already taken, or we've already done one transaction with each other, I will assume this one will go well as well, just as the last one did, and he will take your pendant and the money.
Goodbye, sweet.
And you now have the scroll of choreo martial discipline. You can see that the scroll has his name on it, and he didn't ever told you his name, but you can read it.
Colin Stevens.
His name is Sung Ho.
Swing hole.
S-U-N-G
Chinese.
dash H-O.
Oh.
It's Korean. Sung Ho.
North to south.
Thank you for this honorable transaction, Sung Ho. Bye. And then I leave.
Okay. Okay.
Like a fart in the wind. I disappear.
So it seems like he wrote all of these scrolls without looking at what he's writing. He's just writing.
Why?
So he doesn't know if they're gonna work. He's just guessing. Just a picture of a guy just going. Ah.
I open the scroll and it's in Braille.
Or it's the kind of shit where you draw without looking, and it's like really bad. But like, try to draw a guy.
It's pretty good.
Like that. Anyways. Okay.
Yeah, so then I gotta go up to Akai. We gotta go now. We gotta go. Come on. I'm just power walking away. Come on. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Does anyone want to do any other preparations?
Yeah, I want to look for something that sells potions.
Yeah, you go back to the herbalist, which is Pirka, the Korobukuru woman, is there. I think you've been in here before.
I don't know if I went in there.
Some of you guys did. Anyways, she's the one who boasts about teaching Kung Fu how to do alchemy. Like, he was one of my best students, sharp as a blade, and with a heart as big as the ocean. He's the one who did a lot of cool alchemy stuff during his samurai. He could basically make poultices and healing stuff out of just the nature around him, with the training he received from her. Anyways, are you looking for a specific potion, or do you want me to go down the list of what she has?
I don't know, just like some healing potions, honestly, is what I'm really looking for.
Yeah. 50 silver, I believe? No, 50 silver. No, 50 gold pieces is a normal healing potion.
Jesus Christ.
So it'd be...
500 silver?
Yeah. Unless you have some stuff to sell. She'll take some stuff to sell.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna turn around and leave. That's too expensive for my blood.
Okay.
Ah.
I just have to take everything in gold and just convert it with an extra 0 for silver. A lot of the time. Okay, well...
Out of curiosity, is there like any couple like magic item shop here?
There kind of is. Well, there's more things than just healing potions if you're looking for healing items. She has medicinal tea and dried herbs and stuff that...
I still have a bunch of tea from when we were out and about.
She has a ginseng tea. It gives you a 1d4 plus 4 temp HP for an hour. And she also has a poultice, which is like a thing you rub on a wound that just heals a 1d4 HP. It's a bonus action to do either.
I mean, I still have a bunch of the was it the water root tea?
I forgot even what that did.
2d6 and cure poison.
That's better. Okay, yeah.
And I still have I have tea and I have a bunch of roots left.
Yeah. They do different things if you just do it raw or tea
yeah.
sometimes.
That's why, yeah. No, I just want to look. I want a window shop.
Okay, for magic items, there's only like a little bit here. Because this is still technically like the boonies of
Yeah. This is starting town. I wasn't expecting a ton.
There is the ceramic wares shop, a lazy and quiet merchant selling cheaper ceramics, including mundane and sheeted pottery, usually exported to all around Kara-Tur. A couple of his items are more adventurer focused, though somewhat expensive, like a couple of prosthetic limbs made from porcelain, from like the Ryoko's prosthetic limbs things, or a pendant. Made from blessed clay that has been glazed and baked. It's in the shape of the kanji for fortune. It's 400 silver pieces for this thing.
What does it do?
It is the equivalent of a stone of good luck. It's a fortune pendant.
What? Dazio had that item for the entirety of.
It's a good one to give a character early on, just to like a general buff to their.
Your mom had that item. Oh my god.
My enchanted kidney stone of luck.
Yeah, a lot of items I just reflavored to be
Might piss out a gold coin every now
Eastern.
and then.
A lot of these.
But it comes out like flat.
So your shit's just all like wide.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh, it's the all of the
It's like if you blow it the right way.
Yeah.
It's like
Pretty
a bottle.
good. It's a good general buff. Do you have 400 silver to spend?
I do.
Do you want to buy it?
You'll never want the money with that. You just gotta peel it.
Is there anywhere else to window shop?
That's if you're looking for magic items. That's basically the extent of it. I know Shino Sensei had. Did he give you something? I think he gave you like an alchemy jug or something.
The decanter of endless water.
That's what it was. Shino Sensei also has alchemy jugs if you need those. If you want to buy those from him.
No, I'll buy the Luckstone.
Okay. So no good luck. I mean, you can just call it that. It's instead it's made of clay and it's in the shape of the kanji for fortune. So yeah.
Don't foxes already have like a luck thing?
Foxes are usually they might, but a lot of it's usually like trickery or harvest, because Inari is associated with rice fields, the fox god. But there might be a fortune thing with it too. I'm not actually that familiar.
Yeah, my race gives me proficiency in deception.
Yeah. So there's like a sneaky, tricky, trickstery like vibe to fox things in Japanese culture, but also like a thing about rice fields and food and harvest. Because a lot of times I think foxes just like hang out in rice fields. I don't know why. I think
They're waiting for mice.
or like crabs, like the rice.
There's mice in the rice.
I've seen freshwater crabs hanging around rice fields because they're
Is
wet.
that all water?
Where do they live? Jump
No.
ahead.
Money. Super.
Are there rice eels?
I hope not. Well, you know what?
There might be.
Whole meal in one.
Yeah.
Alright.
It gets jellied in all the
No,
the rice protein that falls
no,
off.
we grill and smother them in unagi sauce and shit.
Yeah. What do you mean we?
Yeah. I don't jelly my eels.
You don't eat your jelly.
Anyways, anything else that we need to get? The
As long
marketplace has general goods. You got weaponsmiths, armors, general rope, torches, food, campsite stuff like tents. Anything else you guys need?
I already got all that.
Pythons,
Oil?
oil for lanterns if you have lanterns. Lamp oil. Nothing? Okay. Is everyone ready to head out then?
Yep.
Okie doke.
Alright, let's leave.
Yes. So, let me pull up the map once
I just come
more.
out of my house. Hey guys, what's going on? What happened?
Yeah.
Had a nice
Or got
full
one.
English breakfast.
We gotta go. We gotta go now. We gotta
What
Start the crab! Start the crab!
Well, I mean, it's already.
He's gonna be running to the crowd like Indiana Jones, and a bunch of villagers will be chasing him.
Behind him is like Akai holding up his like kimono with wooden claws trying to keep up with you.
They're chasing us because we're red! They're chasing us because we're red!
They're chasing us because we're red!
And no other reason.
I know the reason! Start the crab!
So the rest of you have horses though you need to go get.
Yeah,
I don't need my horse.
I already know my horse's name.
I'll take his
Alright.
horse. I'll have 1 foot on like.
And I'm going to let
Yeah,
you guys
what's his
determine the
name? Well,
color
I can get there.
of. You guys can determine the color and like look of your horse. I don't care.
Oh, I wish I'd fabricate right now.
I mean, I don't want them to
Chariot.
look crazy outlandish, but like color patterns and like hair and stuff is fine.
Horse colored.
Brown.
Yeah.
Okay, what is horse color?
And you can name them.
Just like brown.
name
My
a
horse's name is Raymond Dow.
Okay. Okay.
Is he yellow?
Well, no, he's a Haitian.
He's a Haitian?
He's Asian.
Ah.
No, he's not Haitian.
Not anymore.
Eats cats.
Alright, so you got Raymond down the horse.
Yeah.
In your extras tab, you can add creature. You can add a
sorry.
horse. And every one of you on your D&D Beyond sheets. I want you guys to know your horse stuff. I'm not going to crack your horse.
Red horse.
You're naming yours Red Horse.
Name it Blue.
It's an extra.
No, I'm asking because I can't.
Extras, and you can just go to like mount or a creature or whatever.
These are these riding horses?
Yes, riding horses.
Is it pet or vehicle?
Whatever you want. Whatever you want to classify
mount.
it.
Mount. There you go.
Oh my god, riding horses got buffed in 2024.
Did they?
Instead of 10 armor class, they have 11.
Whoa!
I'm surprised you remember exactly how much armor. Oh, does it show both back
I
there?
don't, I'm just looking at the stats.
Oh, it shows both?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, you remember the armor class of a riding horse specifically?
My horse is black with some white spots,
Okay.
and his name is
Read the
Horse.
logo.
Horse.
His horse.
Okay.
Okay, my horse.
What is horse in Japanese?
Amazing.
It's like ma.
I don't
No,
remember.
that's Mandarin.
Well, I know, but I think it's one of those words that uma. Yeah,
Yeah, uma.
uma.
There's
But
that one.
they got it from ma.
There's that one horse girl racing anime that's backed by the Yakuza because horse betting is backed by Yakuza.
Ah. And where are you going in this game?
What the fuck was that stare, my dude?
I was so confused for a second. I was like, yeah. Can I have like a red horse?
Like a reddish colored horse?
Yeah, like Lubu's horse.
Oh, like
V-Lubu?
V-Lubu, yeah.
What are you gonna have? Blue?
Well, it's not going to be like supernaturally red. It's just
Can it be albino?
Yeah.
So that's like the red eyes.
Yeah.
But it's white.
sure.
All right. I'll name it Elmer.
Elmer.
Yeah.
Like, the glue?
I don't get this reference.
Elmer Blue!
Oh.
Whoa!
Okay.
That's fucked up.
You know where I come from.
I watched Animal Farm. That shit was scary to watch.
Well, Animal Farm was about communism. This is about throwing
No,
horses
but one of
into
the
vats
horses,
of glue.
one of the horses,
What's the
the
size?
horses that was there
Large?
was gonna get killed and turned into glue. It was scary.
But his size is large. You can customize all this.
Yeah.
Apparently season 2 of
Type.
Marvel Rivals is ready to go.
Don't change anything about it though,
That's what
'cause
I'm
other than its
saying.
name,
Right in the
because
corner, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not letting you customize the horse like crazy. You just get a horse.
They
It's got a
are
V8
releasing
engine.
That Halloween,
It's a Hellcat.
the vampire armor for Black Panther. There's already been footage.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. I'm gonna hold on.
Good. Take a breath.
I'm gonna give you guys a quick reminder of this chapter, basically. So,
Horse.
the party, ordered by the daimyo Yoshida, will set out northward, entering the central flatlands of Tenmei Island, including the Shinju Forest, or Shinju Woods. Their goal in the town of Tanagawa, where they are to investigate and identify Yakuza operations, their method and members, especially any ringleaders or kingpins / oyabun is the real word for a Yakuza leader
I love
or
water.
boss. You're given horses and promised even more rewards upon completion of this task.
What?
Did you get an egg roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spicy it up.
Huh?
Did you write it like that?
No.
Spice it up!
I got spicy ramen, and it says chicken ramen _ spicy it up.
Hell yeah.
Is that how they do it internally, I guess? Yeah, they do.
Pretty cool.
Where'd you get this from?
Of course it's how they say it internally. Why else would
Anna?
they say on the...
Yeah. No, I mean, where'd you buy this? What establishment?
I don't remember.
Oh. You said chicken ramen?
Yeah.
Alright, so, as you all mount...
Actually, top
Wait,
row.
what about your horse?
No, I bought it.
Sorry.
The reason why I know Ma is horse in Mandarin is because my horse's name is Ma in Mandarin.
That's why you did it.
That's why I just looked that up.
Okay.
Ma.
This is a weird Ma.
What does it look like?
That's ramen.
It's a palomino.
What's that mean?
It's a kind of horse colored.
For a 2-year-old, it's like me, describe what it looks like.
It looks like a
I'll
horse.
do even better.
I didn't know you were the horse master, Derrick.
You got a
No, I
horse?
just looked it up with the power of the
Is that an
internet.
old English?
Oh.
That's a palomino.
You gotta make it to a sidewalk slammer.
Okay.
It's got kind of a
Ramen.
golden brown coat with a white mane.
It's like blonde.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had one of those in years.
Alright. As you mount your horses and set off from Yoshida, the town's sounds fade behind you.
I don't know how to ride a horse, so I'm just like balancing on it.
Right, I guess it's not
Standing.
assumed that you would know how to ride one. But,
Like a surfboard.
Yeah.
alright.
Oh!
I'm doing Diego flips on my horse.
Replaced, from the town sounds fading behind you, replaced with the rhythmic clopping. Rhythmic clopping of hooves on the royal road's well-laid flagstones. To your right, the inland sea glimmers faintly in the morning light.
Is this Fire Emblem or Pokemon Conquest?
This is Okami.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I don't know what time you're leaving.
Okay.
As soon as possible.
From Yoshida. I don't know what time the party is decided to leave.
I thought, yeah, like, you're leaving, dude?
No.
You look directly at him, caught me off guard.
Okay. He's the one moving around a lot, eating food, or trying to eat food, so I'm looking at him.
I don't know. No.
Okay. The inland sea glimmers faintly in the noon light. I said morning in the description. So.
Nude.
Catching the sight.
It's coming!
Dripping, bruh.
Oh, this is a little pretty. It's fine.
Also, if you have to hold it a certain ways to get the marble to catch in the little thing.
I don't want the marble to catch.
Well, I mean, so you can get like more drink than.
Lets me pace myself. Caleb's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. That's fine.
Alright, I guess I'll just wait to
I'm done.
keep going. Okay. I'll just start over. You look red a little bit. Because you're
He died.
As you mount your horses and set off from Yoshida, the town's sounds fade behind you, replaced by the rhythmic clopping of hooves on the royal road's well-laid flagstones.
That's a lot of. That's a.
To your right, the inland sea glimmers faintly in the light, catching the sight of smaller Taibojima, with the Taibo fortress standing proudly with a small fleet of ships around the island. To your left, the last foothills of Khonfu's teeth rise like silent sentinels, the gray spires jutting into the heavens. Mount Daidake dominates the northwestern skyline, its volcanic peak perpetually shrouded in tendrils of white smoke, easily distinguishable from the clouds that hover over, an ever-present reminder of Tenmei's fiery heart. Ahead, the road stretches across a vast patchwork of farmland and fields, dotted with grazing livestock and humble homesteads. Farmers tend to their fields, their straw hats bobbing in the distance, and herdsmen guide clusters of cattle and hogs to fresh pastures. The road is steady and peaceful, though the occasional rickety cart or fellow traveler crosses your path with a friendly nod or curious glance at your status of owning a horse. Far beyond, where the land meets the horizon, the treetops of the Shinju Woods beckon, a sea of green that blankets the way ahead as clusters made from tall shoots of bamboo pierce the canopy of leaves and soar up into the heavens. So, I believe I have a picture of the flat areas around the midsection of the island here. Where is it? Oh, it might be my drive, but I haven't downloaded it yet. One sec.
Drive.
Pictures. Kara-Tur. Tendai. And then we see. There it is. Central Tendai. I'll get that. I didn't download it yet. Okay. So Central Tenmei looks like, kind of like that. With the forest in the distance.
Oh! Let's see some!
Guys.
That wasn't me.
Alright. So, while you guys are traversing the pathway on horse through the fields and the rolling gentle hills and the interior of the island's center area, I want some random encounters to happen. But
I'll roll.
I don't.
I want you guys to roll.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So, Chance, do you want to volunteer?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah, get
I
it.
want you to roll me a d6.
And if you fuck up, we'll blame you.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine, I get to roll dice.
Yeah, I get to roll that. This is the greatest feeling in the world. Let's go 3!
Oh!
Whoa!
What'd you get?
3.
Okay.
Dragon!
As you guys are trotting along with your horses, who are behaving okay, I want you all to make an animal handling check.
I don't need to.
I'd also like to
Yeah, you
point
don't
out my saddle has been designed in the style of a Harley Davidson. So I'm like,
You got a lowrider horse?
Yeah, you have a horse, you have like a pony.
You have reins that are ineffective because you have
My
sticks
feet are
They're
attached.
stiff and going up, so you have to hold on.
it's albino.
In the spirit of the badness of my role, I'm going to
It's
say
inbred.
that I turned into a fox to ride on top of the horse because I have no control.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're doing a
five.
dirty 20.
Okay.
5.
19.
I know animals.
16.
Okay,
Okay.
2. I am one.
So,
Yeah.
Hydro, your horse goes off the trail a little bit,
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing.
and you have no control over it anymore, and it separates from the group.
Uh-oh.
And you guys all notice this. What do you do?
Bye.
Hey!
Your fucking arms.
Hey, horse, get back here. Horse! What's your horse's name?
Raymond Dow.
Raymond Dow.
It doesn't look like it has any intention of coming back to the party, and it just goes off onto like near
yeah.
someone's homestead.
Bye.
Oh.
Bye.
I don't imagine
There it goes.
Hyro's ever ridden a horse,
No,
so
you have no idea how to
I'm
calm it
assuming
down
this is what
or
it's supposed to
change
be
it.
like.
Wait, are you
Yeah.
on the horse?
Yeah.
So it's...
It's a horse
I-
walking around
I'm
with
a
a
fox.
fox sitting on it.
Oh. Do you want to get off your horse? It's leaving. It's leaving. You're going the wrong way.
And as you're kind of keep going. And
We should gone.
as you're
My
like
own adventure.
as you're like 70 feet from the party at this point, a young spring chicken sprints in front of your horse, clucking loudly.
Cock, cock.
Cock cock.
It's gonna start going like this on the back of the horse's head.
The horse sees
I don't know what I'm
the
supposed to do.
sees the chicken.
It eats it.
No, it doesn't.
It eats like a sugar cube.
Its lips are moving.
Have you seen that video?
Yes, we was talking
Yeah.
about.
The young spring chicken sprints in front of the horse, clucking loudly. Its frantic owner, a small boy around 7 years
Roll
old,
up, never
chases
over.
after the chicken.
I start just slapping the back of his head even harder.
The horse? Give me the animal handling check then.
Someone's gonna Yu Yu Hakusho in front of this horse.
It's one less. I got 4.
Alright, so you spook the horse,
Yeah.
and it goes. Or the horse don't have.
He goes, oh!
And it starts chasing after. It starts chasing after the chicken, and it's scared about you and wants to buck you off.
Can I like try to intercept this? This is
Yes,
ridiculous.
you can direct your horse over and try to go like, yeah,
Hey.
go over here.
Go.
And
This is ridiculous. As you Harley Davidson ride your horse over to where I'm
all right, so
Come on, now.
I need you.
The whole time
You
it's
get
just
up to
playing
the horse
fucking
chasing
acting
a
actors playing
chicken.
in
The
the background.
boy is behind. There's a 7-year-old like boy, farm boy, also chasing the horses and
Get out of the way, boy.
You're in
Boy.
front of him, and
Bin boy.
that's his name.
I almost named my horse that.
I need you to make an animal handling check on the other horse while you're on your horse. Like,
Okay.
he's on your riding.
Probably
By
Be
this
better
point,
roll around,
do we
yeah,
stop? Or
I
we
don't
just-
know. Do the rest of you three do anything other than observe or keep going or
I'm gonna watch him for.
I would
I'm
have
gonna
stopped.
observe.
Hilariously, I rolled another 16.
Okay.
I'm just enjoying the like.
You're better at controlling my horse than me.
So while you're on your own horse, you reach over and try to like pet and calm down another horse you're riding alongside, and you do so.
Stop.
You the Jurassic Park.
No, I give him the paw can.
Oh.
Then I get sucked into a tornado.
All right.
Flash
The boy catches up because you probably like calm the horse down and stops running. The chicken keeps going. The boy gets up to the horses and he says to you,
Roy.
he says,
What?
Egg what? You come with egg what?
please, samurai, please catch the chicken. It's running away. I can't keep up. Please.
I'm on it.
I look at him with my red skin.
Yeah.
What's this about a chicken?
My crab straight pipe.
My favorite chicken. It's running away. I can't catch it. Can you catch it? Stop. While they're talking, I need you to make a check then.
Alright, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
I need you to make an animal handling check against the chicken to outsmart it and get it.
What's the DC of a chicken?
12.
Hold on, let me. Do I even fucking have anything in the animal handling?
You can try to run it
Your
either
wisdom
on
is up.
foot or on your
My
mount,
wisdom?
whatever.
Wisdom.
Don't accidentally run over it.
Oh yeah, you gotta rizz up the chicken.
Whoa,
I almost ran over that chicken.
Macaque.
that must be eating chicken.
Hey.
Don't mind if I
I got nothing in animal handling. Alright. Yeah, it's an 8.
You do not catch the chicken. It outsmarts you and runs away again.
Don't worry, child.
Can I try to non-lethally like hook it?
That's a good question.
just whap it in the back of the head real quick.
Maybe, but the little boy does not want you to hurt. Don't hurt my chicken! And you pull
Hey,
it.
I won't hurt it.
I don't.
I won't kill it.
Please.
She showed you we provide
Much.
assistance.
Yeah, couldn't I just like non-lethally just hook it? Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna hook into its skin
It's
somehow.
gonna do damage.
Yeah, sure.
Fishing with a hook like doesn't
Do we
Alright,
almost
assistance?
always hurts the fish somewhat.
Alright, I won't do it then.
So this is just chicken instead of fish.
I got you. I got you.
I cast Hold Monster on the chicken.
I mean, you can cast Speak with Animals.
Not
Yeah.
me.
So I'm going to use thaumaturgy,
Oh shit.
and I'm going to make a sound in front of the chicken to try to like scare it back towards us.
Okay. That technically requires an animal handling check to understand animals and how they'd react. So
Yeah, I don't know.
They don't have chicken on the menu.
That's a 12.
that's enough. That's exactly the DC. So you do your thaumaturgy and you spook it back in your direction.
Just
Yeah, and it runs, and that's exactly the DC. And there's only one check needed. So it comes right back to you, and you can just grab it. Are you still on your horse? You're
well, I got my long arm, so yeah.
It's a lowrider horse, so you can
Oh, yeah.
you can touch the ground easy.
What is a horse like?
His has small legs.
I don't
He's
know.
got small legs.
The back legs are small, so he's at an
Oh,
angle.
that's terrible.
It's idling.
The idling is leg shaking from being at a weird ass angle.
It's like a fawn baby.
Yeah.
fawn.
It's
like
shaking from anemia. That's why it's albino.
What's his name?
All the fucking blood straight
What's
from
his name again? Elmer?
Elmer. Like the glue. Anyways, I
And
paid
the
the
Fud?
chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elmer, like the FUD. Yeah.
Elmer the Fud.
So
Anyway,
that's a magic card. All the fun.
Yeah.
alright, so you grab the chicken, and it's like flying around, and a couple feathers are coming off of it, but you neck the chicken. And the boy comes up to you and he says, thank you so much. I'll never let him out again of the coop. I'm sorry.
Never forget this as a lesson, and never forget that I, Alan Williams, the hero of 10 My Island, saved your chicken. Tell everyone you know.
He's impressionable, so I'm not gonna make you do a check.
I know. I was like,
No, kid, hey, kid, don't
The chicken's like, he's holding it.
listen to him. Just keep a.
No,
keep
tell
a
them that
hard,
it was me.
No, keep a hard.
I grow 3 feet taller, and I use thaumaturgy to make my voice loud. Tell them that it was me.
And he runs back.
And now the horse is like, because I'm 3 feet taller.
Okay.
It's normal.
Before he runs away with his chicken, he says, since you saved my chicken,
His name is Aaron Williams. Remember that.
Aaron, thank you.
Alan.
Aaron. His name is Aaron.
It's Alan.
I can't say the difference.
I'm still using thaumaturgy, so it's just.
He says,
Quietly.
you know what? The chicken will calm down, and and the boy says, "Well, I can't give you anything in payment, but for thank you. But I could tell you. It looks like you're going towards the woods. I could tell you about the woods."
Okay, and then I shrink back to normal.
He says, my papa told me that since you're samurai, don't use your swords to cut the trees.
It's a nature forest.
He says the trees in the woods with the big ropes tied around them. My papa tells me don't ever cut them down ever.
I only cut down trees and ropes.
Thank you. Bye. He runs away with the chicken. And
Remember his name's Aaron.
Papa, there's a guy named Alan.
Bible.
You see Alan, it cuts to his disappointed face, then it cuts back to me just.
All right, that's the first round of encounter. Runaway chicken.
Game of 10 man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna learn nothing from this experience and remain a fox on my horse the whole time.
Papa, a red foreigner saved my chicken.
Uh-oh.
His pet fox had its own horse.
He spoke so loudly like foreigners do.
He was so wealthy.
Fuck yeah.
He's giving a bad impression of
He did.
Okay.
Okay, so let me tie a rope between my horse and his horse, so it doesn't do this again.
Yeah, okay. No check needed. You can do that.
Bite through the rope.
You will,
like
or
being
you will,
tied
the horse
up.
will.
Oh, me.
Well, I think the horse just.
Use your horse teeth. Your giant horse teeth.
You got really big blunt
Fox.
teeth.
He's got buck teeth.
They little pointy teeth. It's not because I'm a horse.
Garaging, what do you know about this tree thing?
History check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
I guess Garrett, you never lived.
No, you've never been to the forest. You always lived in Yoshito your whole life, or where you were before, which was not on the island, as a frog. Your very first 100 years.
I don't know shit. I rolled a 7.
Yeah. Beats you.
Oh.
Yeah,
The
I
crop
got
windows fog up.
I got no clue.
So they just said.
I've never been to the forest.
If you want, you can also make a religion check. If you are
Disadvantage or-
interested. That one is neutral.
Another 10.
There's different information. Okay. With religion, With a 10 only, I can give you the basic, which is that sometimes spirits inhabit woods and might even inhabit trees. So cutting down trees where a spirit inhabit would be a bad idea. That's all I can give you with the 10.
Well, anyways, sometimes spirits might inhabit trees, and I'm assuming that's what that rope around.
There are like
so
forest spirits and,
trying to
and
cut
mountain
down
spirits and lake
those.
spirits.
Try not to cut down any trees, I guess.
All right, we're going tree-less.
And if there's something about this rope right around that, that
property
might be a
line.
way to denotate
Rope is
certain
the property
trees.
line.
Alright. I want one more random encounter in the fields before you get to the woods.
I'll do it.
Okay, go ahead. Chance already rolled, so I'm gonna have someone else.
It's nature D6.
Oh yeah.
That's a 5.
5. Okay. As you're trundling along now with 2 horses tied together.
Going great.
Yeah. A caravan of 2 wagons drawn by sturdy oxen stops.
Wagoneers?
Yes. Stops briefly to trade with you guys if you want.
Wagging your way.
One merchant offers basic supplies, rations, lantern oil, rope, as well as a curiously familiar item, a statuette of a red frog.
I want that.
Its amphibious grin carved into the face of the statuette, nearly identical to the one from Aonagi's shrine.
Oh.
If you ask about it, do you ask about it?
Hey, you guys Kappas?
Oh no.
Oh,
He
yo,
says,
what's up, my cat?
he says, I bought this from a Korrigal Kuru man in Tanagawa, up past the woods. He doesn't really remember. Oh wait. Oh sorry. I don't really remember what they look like or their name or anything, but there's just some Korrigal Kuru guy up there. It looked kind of neat.
Oh, I gotta do it, huh? All right.
Do you want to buy it off me?
Well, I think it's bad juju.
Why is that?
That like, put your big spirits in a bubble.
The what now?
I said your gods. It puts your gods in a bubble, and then it don't work.
What?
There was a frog at a shrine. At Aonagi's shrine. That's the guy.
Okay.
And he was in a bubble, and he couldn't bless the clay.
Well, this is a fake. This is not a frog. It's a statuette of a frog.
Right, and there was a statuette of a frog there. And
Oh, I thought you said there was just a frog at the shrine.
No. I mean, there were probably frogs there, but it was. That's irrelevant. Anyways, we broke the statue with the frog, and he was fine. So
This feels like Rick and Morty dialogue.
So
That's not a
this
compliment.
will entrap my god,
yes,
my kami.
it'll do terrible things to you.
Give me a persuasion check.
It's not deception because it blew me up.
No, you're telling the truth as far as I know. At least. He's like, you know what? I think you're just trying to.
You know what? You're red.
You're trying to put. Get out of my head! No, you're trying to put lies in my head. You know.
I don't even know you.
Well, I'm gonna keep this then. I'm not gonna sell it anymore.
Okay.
Good sir.
Don't try to downplay my cool statuette I bought.
Good
How much did
sir.
you buy it for?
It's spiritually bad for the soul. It can damage things around you if you're not careful.
You can trust him.
You're
He's
bad for
born
business.
I'm sorry for your future loss.
He says, well, then I don't need to be here anymore. Bye.
I'm telling on you.
The Wagoneer guys are going towards Yoshida. One's a driver, one's just the seller
It's gonna
guy.
happen again.
Alright.
Stay away from shrines, please.
No.
No, I fucking love shrubs.
If we find out that you hurt a shrine, I'm coming after you.
We're not
next.
gonna hurt anything.
Not intentionally.
Okay. Hold up.
Down the road.
Okay. I'm gonna fuck with him a little bit.
They're going down the road. aren't
So once they're about 100 feet away, I'm just gonna like,
I'm just gonna catch fireball.
I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna point at the guy I was talking to, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
cast a message.
they? Uh-huh.
And I'll just be like, thank you for not selling me.
For the mic, I don't know if they heard it.
Yeah, I'll be like, thank you for not selling me.
Yeah.
In a spooky frog-like voice.
Okay.
Ribbit.
Give me a persuasion check, but because... Or rather, this is deception, I guess, at this point.
Yeah.
Give me a deception check.
Okay. 9.
Okay. As about like 30 seconds after you say that, you see a little red item get thrown out off the cart into like the grass. Like he went... Ugh.
Did it break it?
No. Well, it's also kind of far away. It's a few hundred feet away at this point. But you assume it fell into some soft grass, so it's probably okay.
Are we gonna destroy it?
We should probably destroy it. Let's like wait for them to leave.
Good. It doesn't stop. The wagon just keeps going.
Okay.
They also have horses pulling the wagon.
Who would like the honors?
I'll go grab it.
Okay.
I'm not touching this thing
So
again.
you take a quick couple minutes to go over there, go grab it, look at it. It's fine. You come back. Do you want to kick this right there?
I'll destroy it.
It's right there.
Yeah.
I walk 100 feet away.
Did you destroyed the original one you had?
Yeah,
You were on the
it
ground.
exploded.
I'm not going to make you do a check to destroy it. It's not that hard if you have ample time.
Yeah.
So yeah, but in the middle of combat maybe, but you have
Yeah.
ample time. Okay, so you destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cool. Hop back on.
Oh, it was a fake.
Hop back on horse. Let's keep going. Successful mission. Just keep
You
trying.
can make an Arcana check on why it didn't explode like the first one.
Oh, I have no Arcana.
Okay.
He knows that did something last time. Therefore, every time I see one of those, it's evil. It doesn't
Make an
matter.
Arcana check on why it didn't explode.
If he comes back and said it didn't, and you didn't hear anything, yeah.
We would just like look at it and see that it didn't.
It's a few hundred feet off, but yeah, you did nothing
Yeah,
happen.
there was no noise or anything.
Go ahead.
It's like you just heard something shatter.
18.
There might not be any magic in it. That specific one. Like maybe it has to be charged with some kind of magic, or blessed, or enhanced, or enchanted, or something.
Save the town.
Or maybe the magic ran out and it had magic in it. Who knows? Anyways, okay.
Ah, shit, we forgot to give them their names. Oh well.
You're gonna give the Wagoneers your name?
They didn't like you though.
They're gonna like me.
Oh, that's like your goal, to like, everyone knows who you are. Yeah, okay.
Oh well. They'll make that child.
Or they'll go to the town we just saved.
Yeah.
We'll hear all about the legends of the people that saved the town, which they passed to you guys and they didn't even know
This
you
guy's
were.
trying to scam me.
Yeah. Anyways, you
Okay,
get
right.
towards the Shinju Woods. You see it. You crest over a little hill, and it's like basically as close as this picture is. Right, the woods. They're just like a few minutes away, maybe 10 minutes on horse. And you see something on the side of the road, covered in vines and dead leaves. The remnants of a small wooden shrine to an unknown kami stand weathered and leaning just off the road, covered in foliage, thorns, and vines, overgrown over the entirety of the structure. You all, if you want, may make a religion check to see any defining traits about the shrine.
What type of check?
Religion.
14.
19.
Okay. For 14, you get. I'll give you more.
Yeah.
For 14 is enough to know that the carvings around the shrine and knickknacks that are still left in there suggest it once honored a spirit of traveler safety, and it has been abandoned for potentially dozens of years. It's a little off the road and covered in foliage, so I made you guys just find it, but it's not the easiest thing to find because some of you have good passive perception, so that's why I said it. Specifically, Yesho and Akai have good passive perception, so that's why I saw it.
Huge eyes.
Either this kami may not be prayed to anymore, and therefore a lot of it's just been abandoned, or there could be another story behind it. Who knows? But with your 19 on your religion,
Yeah.
a simple prayer here can probably be done, and depending on if the kami's, like, if this still acts as a conduit for its power, you might be able to get something out of the prayer, like a blessing.
Well, thankfully, I was going to do that anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to do that.
Want to do a group prayer?
What kind of prayer do you want to do? What do you want to do in your prayer?
Safe travels.
Just for flavor, if you want.
Clap, clap. Oh, clap.
Yeah. Some standard shit. A simple prayer here will grant one person, so only one of you got it and you got it, advantage on your first survival check within the next 24 hours.
Hell yeah.
I'm not good at those, so that's cool.
I wrote, I wrote, don't tell them until they do the check, but I I should have wrote that before I wrote what the effect does, so I read that first. Whatever. So you have advantage on your next survival check in the 24 hours.
Good.
So it's a traveler's safety shrine for some kind of kami or something that might not be worshipped anymore, at least in this area. You don't get any name or any specific like look of the whatever this kami could look like. It's just like empty, mostly empty shrine with some carvings of like trees and nature stuff on it. And that's basically right near the entrance to the woods.
Sick.
Yeah. All right. So as you guys are about to enter the woods, I gotta change the music.
It's cold outside on the road.
Is this?
That's crazy.
Yeah, we can go with this one.
That's old, dude. Damn.
Or we can do Lush Travel.
my friends along the way.
Yeah. All right. You
Forgot to get a rice hat in town. That's what I wanted to
can probably get one in town ago.
do. Yeah, I'll go later.
You're gonna go home from that kid.
Was he wearing a rice hat?
Probably.
I said no, but he does work on a farmstead, so maybe they have some. Anyways.
Did they serve that to you on paper plate?
Yeah, it's a paper plate covered in foil. They do it all the time. That's how you know it's good.
That's pretty cool.
Authentic.
You know, it's authentic when they have the really bright colored plastic chairs outside of like a.
If they spend all their money on the food and not anything else.
Yeah.
When they keep the huge bucket of horchata right next to where the meat cooks, so that the meat juices will splatter into the horchata. That's how you know it's good.
You get,
Oh,
you get,
God,
you
that's
get
my
carne
stomach
horchata?
That classic horchata tang.
Yeah.
All right. Before everyone enters the woods, do you guys want to do anything else? Because the woods are basically the trees are starting to thicken up in their
Thick?
numbers as you
Fuck
get
yeah,
closer to
Ken.
the woods.
You know what? I probably would have cast a good berry this morning.
Okay.
I'm gonna return to being mostly a person. I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
And the
I would like to ritual cast detect magic.
okay. As you're in the woods, by the way, the trail becomes things like stones and stuff. But it was stones and stuff, but then it becomes just a dirt trail through the woods. The road. Okay, so detect magic on, that's smart. I like that.
It's huge!
Yeah. Alright, the background I've been using the whole time is what the Shinju Woods looks like on my computer. Okay.
Cast detect magic better than anyone.
Alright.
Huge detect magic.
Anything you want to do, Yeshua? Or Garagine before we enter the woods?
Monkey and frog.
No.
What?
Oh.
I got shit I want to do.
Okay.
Monkey and frog.
So good berries. Are you have some?
I always have because I'm usually traveling, so
Yeah.
if I'm full of the time, I don't have to worry about eating later.
How many did you make?
It makes 10.
You've been
Okay,
disappointed.
so you can feed everyone.
I could if they
I
wanted
don't know how it
some,
works.
Yeah.
or if they asked me.
Yeah.
Got yourself a cheeky
I'd give one to him.
Vader's Innsbruck.
But he seems like to eat even after, because like the last time I gave him one, he
Never
still
mind
ate
what trying to
afterwards.
pressure me to do those things.
So he doesn't. That's not good for him.
No, I'm not.
So he's hesitant.
The blow.
Sorry, I like food.
I'll wait till you're ready.
So I have 9 left.
Yeah.
Plus these are good in case somebody goes down.
You can eat pudding.
Do you get chilaquiles?
No. No.
I can't see what you. I
That
can't
just
see it.
That looks like mixed.
It's Esquite. Alright.
Why do you automatically assume it's only chili killers? It's the only Mexican food you eat.
Because that's
I
his
do eat a lot
That's
of
like
chili.
his
You do know
favorite
he's,
Mexican.
he's right for assuming.
It's like your favorite Mexican dish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I never had.
It's kind of like. I don't want to say it's kind of like nachos, but kind of because it's like loaded up tortilla
bit.
chips with a lot of stuff on it. All right.
It's corn.
Yeah. Shinju Woods. Standing at the edge of the woods, the narrow path. What? Standing at the edge of the woods, the path narrows into a shadowed corridor lined with towering trees of vibrant Kozakuran maple. You can picture their canopies. Interweave to form a ceiling of verdant green. Though, let me rephrase this. You can picture their canopies interweave to form a ceiling of crimson and gold if it were autumn. Though now in spring, their leaves radiate a vibrant green or brilliant chartreuse, dappling the ground below with shifting patterns of sunlight. Interspersed among the maples are groves of wild bamboo, their hollow stalks whispering as the wind brushes through them. The air grows cooler in the woods, heavy with the scent of fresh earth and floral notes. Here and there, you spot trees wrapped with a Shimenawa rope, which is, I don't know if you guys know about
The
this.
big thick rope.
The big rope that goes around trees in
Yeah.
Japan stuff. Shimenawa rope. It's also on shrines a lot, so I'll give you guys the lowdown here.
Damn, this sport's got big thick ropes.
These things.
Hey, bro.
There's the really thick one of this fucking place.
I watch enough anime.
Yeah, there's these things. They're sacred tassels swaying lightly in the stillness. You catch faint, childlike echoes in your ears as you're walking through the woods on your horses. Sound like laughter, or perhaps wailing.
My shoulder cannon's on full swivel.
Yeah, but then you hear a hushed sob or whimper. Tiny forms glint and glimmer from the underbrush, vanishing just as quickly as they appeared, making you question if you actually saw anything. The rustling sound of leaves and the creaking of wood seem to carry a message or a meaning, though it escapes comprehension from any of you. As you step further in, the ground softens with moss in patches, and tangled roots threaten to unseat your horse's footing. The Shinju woods seem alive in a way that's almost unsettling, yet there's a tinge of curiosity, as if the forest itself is watching and waiting for something to happen. And the trail grows quieter than it was, save for the crunch of leaves beneath your boots occasionally, or the sway of grass. The dense canopy above, dappling the forest floor with patches of sunlight, and as you round a bend, you hear the gentle, familiar sound of an instrument. A musical instrument called a shamisen. Let me get the music. Which one was it? Here it is.
Good.
Alright.
I can't believe he's dead.
Get the sillies out.
Raymond Dow is dead.
What? When did he die?
I don't know.
What?
It's an obituary.
You looked up his name? You found him?
So we'll see what will come up. The fourth picture on the Google image search is just a picture of Ray Dow.
Okay, enough.
Yeah, I'm done now.
Alright. As you round a bend, you hear the gentle, familiar sound of an instrument, a shamisen. You've heard this sound before, but I don't know if you remember. Sitting on a moss-covered...
Run.
Son? Sitting on a moss-covered stump is a lithe figure, her back to you. She strums softly, her melody blending seamlessly with the rustling trees and distant bird calls. At her side is a small bundle of belongings, neatly tied in a cloth patterned with foxes. And you see a woman. Her back is to you, but some of you recognize her. Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. Don't make her so big.
Get them things out.
Hold on. What the No! I'm bungling. And then... this one. Okay. Her back's to you as you approach. The clopping hooves the only thing breaking the melody at all. But they're not really, because she still strums softly regardless. The trees here hold a whispered pain. She's saying this. Roots that drink of blood and rain. A pearl of light, so pure, so bright, hides deep within the shadowed night. Beware the hands that reach too far. The grasp of greed leaves wounds that scar. For spirits old, they watch, they wait, guardians bound by ancient fate. A choice you'll make, sweet fruit or thorn. Will peace take root, or strife be born? Listen close and tread with care. The forest sees and lays souls bare. Without turning, she speaks, her voice carrying a lifting warmth. The Shinju Woods, a place where old grudges take root and bloom anew. Some trees bear fruit as sweet as honey. Others, her fingers pluck a somber chord, are poisoned to the core. She turns to face the group, a playful smile tugging at her lips. Ah, wandering heroes. I wonder, will you be the sweet fruit this island craves? Or will bitterness take hold?
What'd you say?
Weren't you at... What's the name of the guy's bar again?
The Tipsy Kappa.
Weren't you at the Tipsy Kappa the other night?
Yes, I was. I'm glad you remember me.
What a coincidence meeting you here again.
I remembered you also.
What a
Is the
coincidence,
detect magic
indeed.
going off?
Yes. Detect magic is going on. You're getting illusion magic. The woman known as Toki rises gracefully and gestures towards the woods further ahead. Beware the she says, beware the whispers of the forest. Even the most noble of trees cast long shadows here. Her eyes linger on you, as though measuring your resolve. With a knowing smile, she begins to hum a tune, and waits for any of you to say anything else, if you wish. She just hums a tune to herself, putting her shamisen away. But if you want to say anything else, she'll continue.
I would like to roll an insight check
Yeah.
for, I guess, does she do her intentions seem devious
Go ahead.
being here? That's a 14.
Okay. You're getting a not necessarily malicious vibe,
Mm-hmm.
but definitely an air of mischievousness.
Mm-hmm. Yokai.
Almost like she is like curious to see what you are going to do, and she seems to have eyes that watch your every move. And she's curious what you're going to do, and she is sly in the way she words things.
Wait, was she was at the Kappa at
Tipsy-
the time that
Tipsy
I was never there, so I don't know who she is.
You actually were outside,
Yeah.
and she left the building, saw you, and mentioned how
I thought she
you
said
belong with them in your tale that will be told.
Mm.
And you were like, yokai? And she smiled and walked away.
Yes. Okay. I
something.
remember.
I'm gonna take a random shot in the dark here.
With your gun?
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta check some shit real quick.
Do it to her. Prank him, John. Dispel magic.
No. I don't have that. I'm gonna try and do the Kitsune language of motion thing.
Okay?
Just like, do you understand me?
You're
Yeah.
speaking those
It's like
words in motion?
Yeah.
Do you understand me?
Yeah.
How do I do this?
I don't understand.
How are you doing it?
It's through.
No.
It's specifically. It actually says through like tail and ear movement.
Okay. She looks to you, just winks, and give me an insight check.
Am I good at that?
Your passive's 14, so not horrible.
I pass some insight.
That's what it says. It's PI, or is that
It's
investigation?
investigation.
Okay.
My passive insight is what?
Mine's 19.
I'll put NV after the I.
I got a
so I know
17.
Okay, that's good.
That's good shit, yo. That's good shit. That's good roll.
That wink is obviously knowing. And if she can do the thing you're talking about, she's choosing not to show it.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that she understands it is pretty much the only confirmation that I need.
Yeah. Anyone else do anything with her? Talk to her about anything? Want to a roll of something to check other things?
Jordan Peele's sweating because I know this is illusion magic.
Yes.
How's your day? How's your day today? How are you doing?
Today is fine.
Fly day.
It is fair today. A week from now, I cannot say.
That's pretty accurate. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. My uncle found on a mountain once.
Oh.
And that was after he found a really nice fruit tree that he missed.
This island.
You know, things can change.
This island needs sweet fruit.
Well, I mean, everybody does. So.
All it has been getting recently, overall, has been bitterness. And it is up to the woods that will judge you soon.
Something gonna happen to us farther into the woods?
Perhaps some trickery.
I will not say.
Illusions, maybe?
I will not say. I will not tell. Just know there are those who wish to see the thorns and vines sing rather than weep in the woods. And I will be watching.
I bet it's going to be such a coincidence next time we're in another transitionary place and you're suddenly...
Oh, we will meet again.
Will or won't.
We will meet again. And we will meet again when, at the very moment we must. Not a moment sooner, not a moment later.
Well, I suppose we better get going then. And I shove my I go in a circle around her.
Okay.
On your horse?
You're sneaking around.
Yeah. Just do some Spanish horse riding, so my horse is like crisscrossing his legs. Just
as you're doing halfway through your little half circle,
sea-walking.
she just smirks. She laughs at you, and then she just turns around and walks into the woods, to the left, off the trail.
she turns into a tree and flies away.
Yeah. She makes a leaf and.
Just fucking leaves.
We are off!
Was it is it Back to the Future where Biff was
Make like a tree and
split?
split.
Make a leaf and split? I don't know, he said something like that.
Make like a tree and
Make
something like that.
It's
You
stupid.
better make like a tree and get the hell out of here!
Yeah.
Out of curiosity.
I also really like that too. But
Are there any...
are you talking to the DM?
Yes, but
Okay.
DM.
I'm gonna go piss off
Toki
the
is
side of my
left.
horse.
I'm also gonna go piss.
Oh, off the side of my horse.
You guys got a race.
We'll pee
There's
together.
2 bathrooms.
You can have piss on your piss.
I know what I
your
said.
Piss drink into your horse.
Huh?
Huh?
Do you want me to wait till they get back?
If it's just to me, then it should be.
It's a question for the table, more or less.
Oh.
X saying that there's obviously there's mysticism here. We can get yokai from her, but it feels like divine in a sense, a little bit.
I don't know the difference.
Alan or you?
Both?
It feels she's showing up at pivotal moments. I don't know. It's not like we don't have yokai with us, so telling somebody that they're a yokai feels like it would be okay if they're just random yokai traveling together.
I think. So this is more of a meta thing, but it might help you. Yokai is just a general catch-all term for supernatural things.
Right.
So kami do kind of fall under that category.
Okay.
Just as spirits or lesser yokai are more like the things you would see
And I'm
like
feeling-
kappa and things.
X's brain is saying higher divinity is
That's
at
fine.
play.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
You can think that. It's fine. You're very welcome to that.
And that's slowly transitioning to Akai because he's trying. I guess I'm trying to figure out is there any yokai or spirit or godly kami that has had this type of, I don't know, it feels like a warning, like a calm before the storm type of situation. And
it's happened before almost.
Yeah.
Talking about. You want to remember what she talked about?
Yes.
Before the first time.
Well, was Akai there?
No, everyone else was.
Yeah.
I thought it was the opposite. I thought she spoke to Akai. On
Yeah,
her
but
own.
she did her performance in the bar.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So you guys were there.
Right.
Do you guys want a reminder of what that was?
Yeah. Let's wait till he gets here.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, just I feel a hint of high divinity with this one.
Sure.
My brain's I'm gonna be super wrong, but I'm still gonna feel huge.
Huge.
Brain's huge.
Which is the 9-tailed fox incarnate watch.
Dude, you look huge.
I feel huge.
So I'm gonna recap what Toki said the first time, just so you guys can understand what she might be talking about this time. So she said in her song, "Upon the shores of Tenmei's land, against the Renkyu's ruthless band, one Bushi of peerless might, Konfu rose to turn the fight. His Kanaba swung with heaven's roar, dozens fell forevermore. Yet arrows rained and took his last breath, the hero of the island slain in noble death."
So she's giving us hints before we go into somewhere.
And
I
just
won't remember that.
and a reminder for what she said this time was,
Tree.
the trees here hold a whispered pain, roots that drink of blood and rain. A pearl of light, so pure, so bright, hides deep within the shadowed night. Beware the hands that reach too far, the grasp of greed leave wounds that scar. For spirits old, they watch, they wait, guardians bound by ancient fate. A choice you'll make, sweet fruit or thorn. Will peace take root or strife be born? Listen close, tread with care, the forest sees and lays souls bare. Yeah. That's basically most of it. That is all of it, actually. So I don't know if you can gather anything from that. Yeah. And she has left the vicinity. So she's going to wander back on her own into the woods. So, back to the forest music. Okay. And now we can do encounters inside Shinju Woods. So, who has not... Derrick, roll.
Go!
Well, what?
D6.
A D10, actually.
Oh, shit.
6.
Okay. Let me get the right picture for this. Okay. So, you happen upon the trail that you're already going towards, but you see a split off to the right, which is to the east. If I want to pull up a map, this does not lead in the direction of whatever this river and the pond are. It goes east. You're like probably near where it says SHI, like Shinju right here. It leads to the right. This like off trail. It looks like it's been haphazardly made. You even see through the underbrush and foliage of ferns and small low-hanging branches have been cut semi-recently by things like swords, knives, axes, whatever. Like a haphazard trail was made, and it's been walked through a couple of times to at least leave a little bit of an indent in the foliage, and some dirt has been kicked up on the ground. If you follow it or not, it's up to you. It is something that has come up.
Yeah. Whoever cut that path is super dead.
It's a possibility, or there being a real butthole in the forest.
Yeah. Can we hear anything?
No. You make a check to hear something.
Is there any way, like, can we see any type of, like, signs of recent
Investigation.
activity?
Investigation check.
Perception?
Perception to hear or smell. Investigation to discover things about it that you I can't really see. Okay. Then you'll hear them.
13.
You do see, I would say, footprints of what are probably sandals, like basic sandals into the ground, where dirt has been and grass has been stomped down.
Can I roll survival to see how long it's been since those
Yes.
have been made? That'll be 15.
Within the day.
So somebody been here today.
Fairly recent. You said her name was Toki, correct?
Yeah.
Was she wearing sandals of that type?
Yes.
She wouldn't have been hacking through the forest. She just walked.
True.
She's cutting trees with her.
She was wearing specifically geta, which have the two, they call it the teeth on the bottom, which has a specific type of. That would be a very obvious footprint. This is not that. This is flat.
Ah, okay. So do we follow the clearly dangerous path, or do we go through a different way and not fuck anything up?
And you can continue on the road too.
No, put it to a vote. I don't want to get eaten by no trees.
What if it's people doing bad stuff to the forest? We got warned not to cut down trees here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, some of the trees around the forest, you just notice like maybe 1 out of 20 trees has a thick ass rope around it with talismans and tassels.
What type of talismans are there?
Or rather, it's the Shimenawa rope thing.
Right.
Yeah, like some of them have little paper talismans. In them.
Okay. Just curious if they were like warding talismans.
They're kind of just general,
rope.
general like,
Keep this tree safe.
yeah,
Okay.
protection stuff. The general signs
There's a Smokey the
of
Bear talisman.
yeah, there's the general signs of protection and guarding.
I need to see that thing. Hold on.
The Smokey the Bear what talisman?
With a rice hat.
With a rice hat. You can AI generate that real quick.
Somebody might have already done it.
You're a bear hanger, Yoka.
Yeah, sure, you have something?
Yeah. I was waiting for Caleb to get off his phone so I can talk to him.
No, I'm listening.
Alan's on his phone.
Alan's on his phone.
He's looking up pictures of bears and rice hats.
It says, well, considering that there is very much a problem on the island of people not respecting the spirits and nature, wouldn't a real protector of Tenmei Island actually go after the possible threats to its safety?
I'm already down the trail.
This is Harakis all over again.
I'll go down the road too. That's probably gonna do it anyway.
Alright, so who's going first?
Clearly Alan.
Sounds like Alan.
Alan's going, yeah! Alright, sorry. Yeah!
Singing the maximum overdrive.
I knew it. Shiakazing!
It wasn't there like a
should've
Sengoku Basara anime where like one of the horses had fucking exhaust pipes on it? That's what I imagined that fucking...
I mean, he's an
Alan
artificer.
has.
He just...
He's just building
He
exhaust
jury-rigged
pipes.
some exhaust pipes on it.
They're somehow producing smoke despite their note being...
They're
no
connected to the
Prestidigitation.
horse's, they're connected to the
Yeah, there you
horse's
go.
ass and
Yeah,
it just produces
Caleb.
farts.
Here you go.
You find it?
I'm AI generating Smokey the Bear wearing a rice
We were
hat.
talking... I don't know if you were listening. We were talking about putting exhaust pipes on your horse and use prestidigitation to make smoke come out when
Yeah.
you're going, yeah! Anyways, as you blaze the trail ahead, everyone else is going to follow, I guess, on your
They'll
vehicles.
just leave me.
Or horses. Vehicles. Or horses. And yeah, everyone make a perception check as you're barreling down this fucking thing chasing after Alan.
Ooh!
Natural 20.
Also natural 20.
Oh, hell yeah, we'd be looking.
I got a 10 because I'm thinking about
I got a natural
Toki.
20.
Did you really?
Yes.
Oh, dude, we'd be looking.
Chance, roll.
Get a natural 20.
Get a natural 20.
That's not going to be a natural 20. It's a 16.
Close enough.
So what'd you get?
I got a 10.
Okay.
21.
So everyone but Akai hears what sounds like two separate sounds, and it looks like you're going towards. It sounds like you're going towards them as you're hearing them. One of them is the sound of a tree cracking
Oh no.
and falling,
Oh.
or at least starting to. The other thing you hear is drunken raving and rambling.
Drunk guy cutting down trees in the forest?
This is Seth Rogen. And you see, you come to not a clearing, but a slightly less dense part of the woods that have dudes that look like this. That's too small.
Whoa.
There you go.
You look like I would call me an idiot.
Yeah. Idiot. There's three of them. Two of them have a sake barrel on a stump and are dipping cups into the barrel and drinking.
That's just a couple of boys getting drunk in the woods, cutting down trees.
One of them has they all have felling axes on their hips, but one of them has the axe in his hands and is chopping down one of the trees with the rope wrapped around it.
Oh man.
Okay.
And he's getting enough where this tree is into it, where the tree is starting to like bow and bend like it's going to fall soon.
What?
No combat.
Oh, okay.
And as you guys run in, a couple things happen.
The message.
Well, you guys aren't being stealthy.
I know.
So, as soon as Alan is the first one to run in, the two guys drinking the sake drop their cups, look over, and they're like scared as a giant horse with a man on it is barreling towards them.
Hey, let that tree alone.
Halt, infidels!
Wait!
They all seem
Allahu
intoxicated, especially the guy swinging the axe. He's barely finding footing and he's stumbling over.
Is that tree they're cutting down one with the rope?
Yes.
All right.
Loads gun.
Okay.
Wait. We try to scare them away.
Intimidation check.
Yeah, I don't remember specifically what the thing was again.
I will help you.
You wouldn't mind telling me what you're doing here?
Fuck off!
All right.
I'm going to
Get your horses out of here!
I'm not even on a horse, so I can't do it.
You're on a scary metal machine.
I'm gonna move closer.
I'm gonna look imposing with you.
Yeah, I can't grow big because I already did.
So you have advantage, alright?
But I still have advantage. Yeah, I'll use thaumaturgy to make my voice boom.
Okay, what are you gonna say?
I'm gonna also look intimidating.
You slant?
Because you already have advantage because you're uniform. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's two red oni charging straight towards them.
Yeah. I still have to roll insight for them to see if you're
Inside.
actually worth the
Also drunk.
threat you're posing.
They are also drunk.
Yes. So I'm gonna give them disadvantage.
I'll
I don't know.
scream.
Would that give them more courage?
I'll scream like, "How dare you disturb the peace of the forest!"
With my...
I think isn't like they're like, if you're drunk, you technically have a poison condition, don't you?
Yeah.
So they have disadvantage.
With my weakening magic as we're writing
Oh, no.
writing up, I can cast for free once enhance ability with charisma checks on myself to give me advantage.
Okay.
So now a red dude coming up and one with like black teal art.
Sure. The enhanced ability is in this case is just already the effect of doing the spell anyways.
Yeah. So that'll be 18 from me.
I got 13.
With disadvantage, they rolled 18 and a 10, so they take the 10. So would you say it again? Did you say anything?
Like, how dare you disturb the peace of the forest? As I...
And they're like, oh shit, Oni, oh, run! And they just drop everything and bolt it going eastward more. And they just run away.
Yep.
Okay,
Nice.
you solve the encounter by making them run away and piss their pants. You can smell the distinct piss smell waft in the air as they run
Piss
away.
will keep away the other men.
Did they piss because of you, or did they piss because they were drunk anyways?
Yes.
Who knows?
Could be both.
So it looks like there's a tree that has been cut into it, almost like halfway into it. It's almost about to tip over. Like it's starting to like crack, and it's like bowing under its own weight now.
Oh no, cure tree.
Yeah.
You don't have mending, do you?
And
Artificer without mending.
as you are in this situation, in this little area, you hear what sounds like sobbing coming from the tree and crying.
It's okay, tree.
How large is this tree?
It is probably,
Huge.
yeah, it's pretty big. It's like 80 feet tall.
Oh shit.
It's a maple tree.
It's okay, tree. It's fine. You guys are gone.
It's like, I would say it's almost childlike in the voice.
I don't want to talk to the tree.
You see strewn about their little area is the barrel of sake, their cups, their axes, their like wood cutters axes, felling axes, and you see a couple other things, one including a couple different bundles, like wrapped bindle type things with no stick, like sacks. And you see what looks like a glaive that is propped up on a different tree, and the glaive itself has what looks like a small apparatus attached to it with a wick coming out.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Boomstick.
Yeah.
It's like, it has almost like a funnel and like a charge or like
we could take
or
down
some
a
kind
tank.
of gunpowder device
Or the Huns.
that is attached to the funnel area that has a wick coming out, and it's like it's all bundled up with like cloth and stuff.
What the heck?
And there's crying coming from the tree.
It's okay, tree. You'll get better.
The rope is still around the tree. They kind of cut under the rope with their axes.
I'm gonna pad the tree.
You pad the tree.
It's
Is there
okay.
more milk?
There's one more in there, I think. It's banana. So I'm going to have you guys do a. Let's see. Yeah, actually, you guys don't have to do any check.
Oh no.
After you touch the tree, the crying stops,
We die.
and
Sucks your life
you
energy.
hear a strange little sound. It almost sounds supernatural, like a weird swirling sound. And this thing
It's a toilet flush.
starts phasing out of the tree and faces the party.
Oh, little guy. All right.
Yeah, sure. It's like a noise. It doesn't have a mouth or face necessarily.
How does it speak?
It just comes out of its body. I need everyone to make an Arcana check to determine what this is.
Yeah.
If you're aware of these things. This is a type of yokai or a spirit.
14.
Fortnite.
You also got a 14?
Natural 20.
Oh shit.
It's
Yeah, you got-
what-
also got a
it's
14?
what he got, but like the other.
High five. 14 crit.
Yeah.
40. No. Did you get anything?
37. 14.
Okay, 14 is the DC. Anyone who's got 14 or
is that?
above, recognize this thing as a Kodama, which is
A nature spirit.
a tree, specifically a tree spirit. It's a natural little. Think for meta. Think of it as a Chwingla.
Yeah, I figured.
Was that a Gumby?
Oh,
Gumby? I got Gumbies out here.
As it peers its head out of the tree, you see that the wound that's in the tree starts to drip what looks like a clearish white sap.
Okay.
And then once it, actually, I don't know if it hardens or if it stays liquid. Let me double check. I might need to double check something on this.
Oh.
I'm going to say it stays like almost like a sticky sap material that comes out of the tree. It's not like a normal sap where it's like that amber color. It's kind of grayish white. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not that, it's not that
I already went through the motions in my own head about that.
This ain't a tree.
And the creature itself is
Human
looking
man.
at you with curiosity in its expression. It doesn't have much expression, but what is there is curiosity, if not stifling and its own sobs.
Stop looking at me with them big ol' eyes.
Okay.
These guys are gone. There's piss everywhere.
Ah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I cannot speak
And
Spanish.
gestures towards the wound in the tree. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. Yep.
I'll cast Cure Wounds at first level. Will that work?
It's a
Yes,
Oh.
but you.
Good
I'm
job,
gonna say
Aaron.
this. Make me an Arcana check.
1.
No, 2.
Really?
Yes, that's
Okay.
7 total.
So you waste a spell slot casting it on the tree.
Okay.
It doesn't work, but then you do it again on the creature and it works.
Okay.
And casting it on the creature makes this part of the wound of the tree heal.
Ah.
Oh.
So wait, does that mean he used 2 cure wounds?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that you,
Okay.
you with that low roll you wouldn't know what to do,
You
so
want me
you
to
kind of
heal?
wasted a spell slot.
Well, depends. 15 healing.
Okay. The tree halfway, the little chop into it is healed.
Okay.
And it says, ah!
Wait.
Ah!
New cure wounds.
Oh, it upgrade. Okay.
It's 2 dice now.
2d8 plus
24
5.
cure wounds.
All right. I have to use a spell slot as well.
Oh, did you use your free one?
There are,
We had a long rest.
No, because I used it on enhance ability.
Oh.
Yeah. So I will use cure wounds at first level as well.
okay. Roll. On the creature itself.
Yep.
Like, phasing, no clipping through the tree.
So you got magic initiate for that?
No, that's
Did you hear it too?
no. It's a racial ability.
It is a
11
racial
points.
ability.
Huh?
11.
Okay.
He
The
gives you fury
wound
as
is fully healed, though there is a scar on the bark of the tree where there's like a gash. But it's only an inch or 2 deep.
Chill.
You guys are off your goop today. The Kodama starts to rattle its head, and you can hear like a hollow thing clinking on the inside of its weird flat head. And it seems to be a gesture of joy.
Alright. It's like one of those hand clapper things.
Yeah.
Like this just.
Yeah. Or like, almost like a maraca with 1 bead.
It's really no idea.
And it, and it sinks back into its tree.
Alright.
Okay. I guess we keep moving.
Wait, can I grab the boomstick?
Yeah, there's sacks of like supplies around here, and there's the weird glaive with the thing on it.
Cool, right.
There's felling axes, and there is a sake barrel with cups.
Yeah, I guess we'll ransack their stuff.
Let's break the axes.
I'm not going to make you do investigation checks. So inside the sacks, whoever's looking can find what looks like.
The balls.
Oh, sorry. There's also a bucket that's
Oh,
right
nice.
near where that wound was for all that weird sap shit to drip into. Yeah, there's a bucket of goo. There's a bucket of white goo, of sticky white goo.
I don't know if I want any of that. Remember sticky goo?
So you see in the supply sacks there are a week's worth of rations in each of them.
Dang.
There are 20 silver pieces in each, which there's 3 of these, 1 for each guy that was there.
Just
And and you see a note in one of them written that says from Riku. Do you read the note?
Yeah.
It's already been opened, it's just been folded back.
I'll read it.
Okay. It says 50 pearls a day collectively until the end of the month. Groups who secure more are given a bonus of more silver. Do not disobey my orders. Doing so will result in the Oyabun's swift judgment. P.S.
The leader of the Yakuza.
Oyabun is an overboss of the Yakuza.
Yeah.
P.S. Keep the Koros happy in town. We can't have more leaving for that weird cult and ratting us out.
Oh.
Koros is a derogatory term for Korobokuru.
Whoa.
Wow.
Interesting.
Native American? Native Japanese?
Korean?
No.
Is it Koro? That's all I've been thinking
Oh,
of is Korean.
Koryo is
Korean. Yeah, Korean.
Koryo. Koryo. Yeah.
Choreo.
Koryo.
So that's what you get. That's what the letter says. 50 pearls a day,
My favorite.
collectively until the end of the month. Groups to secure more are given a bonus of more silver. Do not obey my Riku's orders. Doing so will result in the Oyabun's swift punishment. Keep the Koros happy in town. We can't have more leaving for that weird cult and ratting us out.
So I wonder if he's like a lieutenant or something like that.
Or break their axes.
Snap.
So what do they mean by pearls? Is there the pearls coming from the trees?
Sap.
Yeah.
20 steps now.
I'm gonna.
Stick your arm in the sap.
Yeah.
You're gonna investigate the bucket of sap?
Yeah.
Okay.
It smells
Give me
good.
a. I guess it would be an Arcana check in this
Goo
case.
check.
I'm bad at Arcana.
We've got a goo
Okay,
up in it?
well you can do a nature if you want. It's different information.
Can I do Arcana?
This reminds me of this one time.
I'm also, Arcana and Nature are the same.
I got 14.
14?
I have a 6.
Okay. So, 6, this is not sap. This is something else.
Maybe.
Arcana check. This looks like it's the essence made physical of the Kodama's pain. Almost like the tears of a Kodama. And it's like liquid and not, it's like viscous. You don't know how this relates to pearls or anything. But it looks like it would be classified as like a Kodama's tears. And it comes out of the tree like sap when disturbed or damaged.
Didn't the song say something about tears?
Yeah.
It did. Toki mentioned tears.
We really should have written that down.
It's too late now.
Didn't say.
It said, okay, I'll go through here. The trees hold a whispered pain, roots that drink of blood and rain. A pearl of light so pure, so bright, hides deep within the shadowed night. Beware the hands that reach too far, the grasp of greed leaves wounds that scar. For spirits old they watch, they wait, guardians bound by ancient fate. A choice you'll make, sweet fruit or thorn. Will peace take root or strife be born? Listen close, tread with care, the four seas and lay souls bare. Maybe she didn't mention
How about
tears.
the thing in the blood?
I don't think she mentioned tears specifically, but she did mention that the even the most noble of trees cast long shadows. Will you be the sweet fruit the island craves, or will bitterness take hold?
I guess we can give it back. I want to knock on the tree.
Yeah.
Do you want your goo back?
Yeah?
Goo.
Huh?
Goo.
Yeah.
Oh, is it stinky?
Oh, it's just like, no. You get it, like a no question.
I guess if it's their tears, you wouldn't want to get your tears back.
Well, if they're dehydrated.
Yeah.
Anyways, so this is worth money, it seems like.
I don't want to be greedy in here.
Right. So
I'm taking the gunland slow.
Should we just pour it out?
that might be the best.
Oh, yeah. You also find,
The gun.
what looks like a map in a different one, marking sites in the woods.
Okay.
Cartography!
Yep. Do a,
Speech.
Map check.
what is the map check?
Okay.
Determine map stuff. Do a check with your, is it proficiency bonus?
Yeah.
And,
I guess it would be int, I guess?
sure. Yeah, it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Got 22.
Shit, alright. So this map
Or
is,
maybe possibly wisdom too, because it's like has to do with tracking stuff. I don't know. It's up to you.
I mean, survival could work.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, wisdom. Either way, you determine with that really good roll. This is a map of logging sites within the woods.
I copy the map. When
There
I
are
make the map
three.
we've got
There
to
are
do something.
3 marked. One of them is the one you're at right now. This looks like it has not started to be a logging site proper yet, but they were going to make it one.
Yeah.
Second one is near the pond. So it is just north of the pond. The one you're at was like over here. The third one is right near Tanagawa, or not right near where the woods end, out right side of Tanagawa. Like right in the beginning part of the woods. The one near the pond is circled even bolder than the rest.
So we're gonna go around checking these spots.
I vote yes.
It wouldn't put us that far off track.
Wouldn't hurt to do a nice thing while we're passing through.
I mean, appeasing the spirits has benefited us already.
Yep.
Yeah. Let me double check one more thing before we move on.
So beware the hands that grasp too far because they're greedy assholes. Because these guys.
It's
Yeah,
exactly what the song said.
Those words, yeah.
So I have an hour of this charisma buff.
Okay. And by the way, the sunlight at this point it's sunset nearly at this point.
Oh yeah.
Because I believe I mentioned when you're getting to the woods, it would be pretty early on of your travel through there. You'd have to probably set it for the night, or just travel through the night. It's up to you.
I don't really want to do that.
Do you want to make camp here, or do you want to make camp by the road, or would you? Because it seems like the sun's dipping.
Okay.
So if you want to make camp, which I'm not going to force you to if you don't want to, but if you want to, you might want to find a spot.
Can I roll a d6 for Demon's Deceit real quick?
What does that do again?
If I roll a 3 or lower, I can't use Disguise Self.
You have the rare version, so I don't think you have to roll.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Oh, so I could have used it earlier. Okay.
I think so.
My bad. I just grabbed whatever was said in the thing.
I think the rare version mentions on the description that.
I think you're right, yeah.
Yeah.
I need to remember that.
So
Well, I wrote in the Discord thing. I wrote on the bottom that said what the rare variant does. I don't know if you just copied that into there. If it's
I
on there.
might not have added that part.
Okay.
So
It's
I found,
uncommon in my inventory.
right, when it should be rare.
Okay. It's all good.
Yeah.
I think somebody got something dropped off.
Well, we're probably gonna take a break soon, so I want to know if you guys are gonna take a.
I mean, would it hurt us?
Let's take a rest! Ah!
There
If
you
we're
go.
gonna, if we're gonna take camp tonight, this is
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, as long as we don't do anything to disturb nature.
Yeah, I will
Kodama.
practice my Korean martial arts.
That's true. You do have that scroll. It takes 24 hours of
I
time,
mean, you taekwondo?
Yeah, so,
Taekwondo.
yeah, I'll do it while we're resting.
so you'll do 8 hours in.
Yeah, no, him, that's my homie.
Ben Roy.
I'm like nodding off.
Yo, what up,
It's so
taekwondo?
funny. It's gonna give you advantage, or rather proficiency or expertise, depending if you have already proficiency in skills. You're not gonna use that often as an officer. I like that.
Yeah.
You gotta train up. You gotta get your second
Yeah.
strike. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're gonna go straight to black belt.
I'm gonna be the master of the mantis shrimp style.
That's crazy. The 1-inch punch that does like ultimate damage.
All right. So if you guys are gonna set up camp here, you guys can make fire. I'm sure you can.
I'm not making fire.
God, fuck that.
Okay,
No.
then don't. That's fair.
I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna produce a flame and just warm.
That is not within the parameters of the spell.
And you guys did scare off the guys, so they're probably somewhere else in the
Yeah,
list.
it probably is.
There's a racial
I'm
trait.
gonna bundle up.
All right, you bundle up. And is everyone okay with taking a rest? And we take a break on this for now?
Yeah.
All right, we'll come back with whatever the hell happens for next in the Shinju Woods.
Daytime.
Not now. Hold on. Hold your horses.
Long rest.
Don't long rest yet.
Actually, hold your horse while you sleep.
Are we allowed to hit the long
dead.
rest button or should I wait?
You should wait.
I'm gonna get woken up in the middle of the night.
But we'll get that. But we'll get to that next time.
On this thing, what we're doing.
We are back in Kara-Tur. Wow, look at all the woods around you. It's so good. Look.
Taking a rest.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh, shoot.
You're in a forest with bamboo and maple trees.
That smells good.
Not bamboo trees. Bamboo, reeds, and maple trees.
Oh, wow, that actually does.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
It's like sweet. Yeah, it's kind of like sweet here.
Why?
I don't know.
It's got
Huh? Just continue the fucking. Come on, Ryan.
I was gonna say the blue lead paint is making it smell sweet, but there's no paint on the inside, so I don't know. Okay. So you guys took a rest at the night after getting
No,
involved.
we didn't.
Well, you're gonna. You can take a rest when you're after getting involved with some guys cutting down trees and getting drunk in the woods. You scare them off and you loot through their shit. I was gonna mention one more thing: the sake.
Yeah.
What do you guys do with the open barrel of sake and the cups before you go to bed? You just leave it. It's like a 3/4 full. It was like a fourth of it was gone from the guys.
Should we dump it out so that it cannot be used for debauchery?
Do we want to dump it outside the forest?
I don't want to carry it all the way outside of the forest just to dump it.
Dump it on the road.
Can
How
it be
big is
used
it?
Can it be used to fuel the crab?
It's like a keg,
Don't
like a small keg.
Oh.
I'll carry it out there and dump it out.
Have you gone to Kizuki before? You never got
He's
in?
carrying it in a gourd.
Because they have a bunch of sake barrels on the wall. They're like,
That's actually rice.
that's rice.
Those are rice.
I've seen
Those
sake
are big
barrels that
buttons.
look kind of like that. Hold on.
Anyways, regardless, I get where you're coming from.
How far into the forest are we?
Yeah.
Rice.
So they're like that big for a
Okay.
person.
Uh,
You're like 5 minutes off the main road. So not very far.
Now, how far are we from like the entrance and the exit?
So we're going pretty good.
You've been in here on your horses for
A couple hours.
2-3 hours.
Okay.
You just dump out the road.
Yeah, dump it out on the main road.
Okay. What do you do with the empty barrel and the cups?
Are they nice cups?
No.
No. Just leave them on the side.
They're more like tankard kind of bowl
I'll
things.
just leave them on the side of the road.
Okay. As you guys are going to sleep, in the night, you all are awakened by nothing.
Okay.
No, sorry. Whoa. Nothing less
Oh,
than a
Man.
swarm
men.
of these.
Bees?
No,
Not the bees!
these.
Oh, okay.
They're around us like how that
They're
one picture
swirling
was.
around where you're
That's
making
fine.
camp. There's
Okay.
like dozens of them.
Okay.
Ah.
Little fella. Think
Um,
of your swarm.
And they all wake you up in the night, and they are all slowly like floating in the air, like making a circle around your guys' area. What do you do?
Hello.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm a very deep sleeper, so I'm.
Is it like threatening?
No.
are there like rocks nearby?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
We throw a rock at him.
Oh, I should ask. What languages do you guys speak?
Infernal orc.
Mm-mm.
I speak Common, Giant, Goblin, and Hadozi.
Dozy?
You also speak infernal, kind of.
I speak
Oh, yeah, 'cause
Common
the-
and Elvish.
That's right, hold up.
Speak Common and Enko and Kozakurin and Sylvan.
Common and Sylvan Kinsnay.
Yeah, the mask gives me something, right?
Mask gives you the ability to talk to giants and infernals.
It's not a language, it just gives you the ability to
Yeah.
talk to them. Okay, so none of you guys can speak to these Kodama, and you would have been able to hear them probably if you could.
Yeah.
So they're seemingly doing some sort of ritual around you.
Alright.
Is it like a metal cup? Somewhere?
He probably threw them off the main road.
I dumped it out and then I put it literally on the side of the road.
Okay.
So no, unless you have one you grab.
No.
Okay.
Shit.
Do you have a travel pack? I think that usually comes with a cup.
No. I was gonna make a little like maraca thing and shake, like
Oh, okay.
like how they were doing it.
Like when Fry or Bender has the bee program, he shakes his ass to speak
Yeah.
to bees.
I mean, you can probably do that with prestidigitation. Make something.
Oh, good point. I can just make a. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I make a metal cup with prestidigitation, and I put the rock in it, and I wave back and forth,
And you shake
like
it.
how they were doing. Yeah.
They're not doing that now. They're just floating around.
I know. I'm doing that.
Yeah, you do that, and they all look to you, and they copy your same thing.
The bees!
There's like 24 of these things.
I'm tweaking.
Just all fucking rattling.
Mad
on your
cacophonous.
heads. Like clunk, 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 clunk. It becomes almost like a big cacophony of rattling
Over.
sounds. You know what? If I do this.
You good?
He fell!
Cat fell down.
Are you alright?
You fucking. On the way down. Okay, I'm good.
Scar!
So, anyways,
Brother!
you're okay.
The sweater was thick. It saved me.
So,
He ain't never. He lost like 7,000 war points.
so imagine what I'm doing times 24. But it sounds a bit more like Woody.
I'm waking up. Oh, what is this?
It
What's going on
It
here?
hard cuts, and I've been in an asylum this whole time.
If any of you are still sleeping, you're definitely awake now, as it sounds like a big rattling cacophony band is playing in this wooded area, in the middle of the night.
Sounds like my uncle's a horrible band.
Okay.
They just keep doing it as long as
Except
you
for less
shake.
percussion.
I don't know what to do.
Yes. Very nice.
Very nice.
And about 30 seconds after they finish,
30 minutes later.
or 30 seconds after starting it, they finish, and then they do like a this motion.
You want a hug?
Ah.
Walk.
I'll hop out of my crab.
Beckoned.
Let's walk.
Yeah, they
towards
beckon.
them.
And then they
know that
start as
I'm
a
in
group,
a fundoshi. That's my sleeping clothes.
just a giant fucking wedgie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Naked except the fundoshi.
yeah.
Are you frog?
No.
And then they all start gathering in one little area, like a
Actually,
condensed
no. I'm a
condensed
frog in a fundoshi.
pack or swarm or
Okay.
school, and they all start going in a direction, and they're like,
It's your turn.
they're beckoning.
It's a little concerning in the middle of the night, but I guess we gotta go.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you forgot I used this voice.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to put up an argument not to go?
No.
Okay. Okay, then if you follow through the night.
Oh, yeah,
So
it's
do you want
pretty
to?
green nature to me.
Do you want to have like torches or any light source? They don't produce light.
Wait!
Really,
Yeah.
other than 5 feet around them.
Can I get the song again?
Something about pearl of light deep in the shadows or something.
Yeah.
The trees here hold whispered pain, roots that drink of blood and rain. A pearl of light, so pure, so bright, hides deep within the shadowed night. Beware the hands that reach too far, the grasp that of greed leaves wounds that scar. For spirits old, they watch, they wait, guardians bound by ancient fate. Choice you'll make, a sweet fruit or thorn. Will peace take root or strife be born? Listen close, tread with care. The forest sees and slays souls bare.
Well, this feels like Shadow Knight to me.
No.
Come on, gang. Let's go.
Okay.
I can see them.
I
Yeah,
can't.
and you're the one who can.
Let's get going then.
So, does any of you?
Yeah, I'll light a torch.
You'll probably cover most of the group with that. So you lead the way, or you follow the ones leading the way, but you lead the way with the light. And these Kodama lead you down like a little hill in the woods, and they lead you to another tree with a large notch cut out of it. And it also has hack marks throughout the trunk on different spots as well. And they also look to you, look to the tree, and point to
Okay.
Well, actually, it was who healed? It was you.
It was me.
You both did. So they'll look to both of you specifically.
All right. Which one is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and knock on the tree. Great. For the green man.
There is one Kodama that comes out as well of this tree. Sees you, sees its race of creatures, and you can see it's like wiping its face like as if it was crying.
All right. Prepare to
Healing spirit.
Oh,
Okay. Dark Stim.
okay. It's a little thing. What does it look like?
Kodama.
It'll probably look like a Kodama now.
Okay.
Because we've been healing.
So another one. Going on.
But it speaks clearly. It goes ah.
It speaks clearly, but not in actual words.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And it heals it over time. And what happens
Last
is
episode.
that the one that was inhabiting that tree comes out, floats around, looks at you, and then also beckons to something behind it, a bush near the tree.
George W.
Wait, does this tree heal?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the most
Once.
part. There's still
Same
scars
one.
that always remain,
Only
but
twice.
it doesn't have
Maybe
notches
fully.
Right.
taken out it so deep. And it beckons behind a bush and points
What?
at behind the bush.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look behind the bush, you see another
Mission
bucket.
accomplished.
But this time it is not full of
2005.
the sappy stuff called that you probably would know, come to call Kodama's tears. It is full of materials. And these materials are like chemicals in different little containers in this bucket. Like they just dropped them in so someone could like carry all this stuff.
What are these creatures doing with these chemicals?
They're like,
They're making the sulfur bomb.
If
Wait, no, you're the
you,
frog. Sorry.
does anyone have
Yeah, you call me by
anything to do with
My frog scent.
I believe it's alchemist supplies.
I ain't that kind of guy.
Can you just make tools yet?
Oh, you're right. I can't just make tools.
Okay. You do on the fly?
I think it takes. I actually do think it takes a little bit of time.
There's only like a minute.
It takes an hour.
Oh, like,
You can stay here for an hour and do that if you'd rather, or you guys could make I would say it's probably medicine check.
oh, I'm good at that actually.
What kind of tools do you have on hand?
I'm gonna do a
What are
medicine
your
check while I
normal
figure this out.
proficiencies?
Smith, thieves, tinkers,
Better roll
and
really
carvers.
bad. Smith!
Ah.
I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration.
Okay.
I got 18.
The one you got from last session.
I used my thieves
Okay,
tools.
so you guys
to make
both did really well.
woodcarver's tools, and now I
You
can
did really well.
spiral from there.
So they're doing medicine checks on this stuff. The chemicals you're looking at here, it's some sort of sodium powder compound, like sodium and other things. And you see what looks like lacquer, like base lacquer.
Koresh is here.
Yeah. Among other things, like some small little tools and a couple of like liquid agents that could be used to like purify or distill things like vinegar or alcohol or something like that. like a little more like kind of like rubbing alcohol, kind of alcohol, and then like vinegar and
I'm sorry.
yeah, so stuff like that. With the natural 20, I'm going to give you the idea that this likely could be used to, like, it's used to alter the properties of materials to be something else.
Actual alchemy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And again, with the 20, I'm going to give you, you think it has related to the Kodama materials.
Oh. Are they forcefully making pearls through the tears? Okay. Oh, now we really gotta stop them.
It's a good thing we were gonna do that anyway.
Is there like
we there?
so with all the chemicals? Is there also like a molding case or something like that?
No.
So
Hell
I'm
yeah.
curious how they're making it into pearls.
Take one every morning.
All right,
I think we should take this with us
I agree.
so that they can't. Nobody else can grab it.
You know, that's probably the right
And it's evidence.
Yeah.
We can.
I mean, technically we're vassals of the daimyo here,
Yeah.
so not to the Yakuza are gonna give a fuck.
So you have paraphernalia.
Paraphernalia.
Rug.
Water pipe.
You have alchemical paraphernalia.
By the orders of the daimyo, he said I can chief it up.
Blue meth.
I read a note saying probably big criminal evidence.
Yeah. Okay. Did you guys leave the bucket full of Kodama to your liquid at
I think we dumped it out.
You dumped. Oh yeah, you dumped it out. Okay. If that's what you did, that's fine. Okay. And the Kodama also rattle again at your thankfully in thanks for healing the tree, and then they all disperse.
Okay.
And this was like a 30-minute walk.
Yeah.
How do we get back?
We'll walk.
That.
We're lost.
That.
That way.
No, they just float. They all
yeah.
disperse in different
Oh,
directions.
yeah. Alright, well,
I'm just gonna walk back to camp, I guess.
An owl comes by and grabs one and flies away.
Nature is beautiful.
the circle of life.
Okay.
The big Kodama comes and grabs the owl.
Well, those are things. Oh no. Okay, keep going.
I've seen Princess Mononoke.
I haven't.
I was just thinking of SMT. Some games they're bigger Kodamas, like the ones that are like a half body is on the ground.
Those aren't Kodamas.
They look like it.
They look like them, they're not. think like Gog Magog and.
I think so, yeah.
That's a British thing. Okay.
The Brits.
Yeah, it's a British giant. Anyways,
Ew.
okay, so you guys go back the way you came, try to find your way back. And you
Yeah.
so you don't have to make a check, you can do it. And you go back to your camp and go back to sleep, I guess. Okay.
I'm doing light reading the scroll.
Yes. So you'll have, 1/3 of it done by tonight? Okay. Alright, then you guys can take a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like Mom used to make.
A long rest.
Yeah. You know when you get that
Tucked
good.
in.
No, it's when you get that good ass whooping, you get a long rest. Won't remember anything.
You wake up in the morning, feeling like, wait.
No, don't do
Wait.
it. Don't do it.
Oh no.
Feeling like,
About to pull a oopsie catcher.
Feeling like you got AIDS.
There's some history in that.
Hello there, you like me?
What do you know about?
I don't know her.
$$, ha.
Feeling like what?
yeah,
Yeah, I remember that. Wake up in the morning.
yeah.
Feeling like what?
Jeffrey
Refresh.
Epstein. The New York financier.
I'm dead.
I did say Little St. James, or Little St. Tinmay, whatever. Alright, you have a
We're
long
awake.
rest. You have a long rest and you're awake.
O.J. Simpson, the football player?
Rest?
Guys, okay, let's,
Yeah.
so
We're
we're
awake.
I mean, you get a Nutri-Grain bar.
Yeah, you can eat rations.
I'm gonna make another thing of good berries, like right before I passed out, so it'll last because it lasts for 24 hours.
So you still have a little bit left in the morning from the old batch? Or
Making a new batch before
I
you go to
would have created a new batch before I went to bed. That way I can get all my spell slots back and I'll still have them.
okay,
So they last 24 hours.
yeah. Did you give one to everyone?
They didn't ask.
Okay.
I wake up in the morning and cast Mage Armor.
Yeah. So get rid of a ration if you ate one.
Hey, you guys would have saw me just eat one good berry. Oh, actually would have given you one.
Well,
And actually probably would have given one to Alan too.
Only when I'm hungry.
Oh, okay.
One ration.
It reminds me of how like the fucking hobbits eating the lembas bread.
Yeah.
It's like,
One bite. You should fill a full man's stomach for a day. How many did you eat? Four.
foreskin.
Yeah. You have that map. Yes. It means anything for you.
Yeah.
I'm always making my own cartography map
Right.
that goes specifically along the path we travel and nothing else.
Let's head to the
And then anything else any other map gives me, I put that on there too.
So we're just gonna sidetrack into hunting loggers on our way to
Might as well.
New Town. All right.
Yeah, that sounds let's make some loggers go away.
Okay.
With peaceful resolution.
Yeah.
Just go. Just go. Ah! With
They're
your
gonna
own
have to
face.
learn our peaceful ways by force.
Alright, Gerojin. Anything you want to chime in with?
Nah, I put my clothes on and go back to uniform.
So what's the plan is to try to find the way towards the
Keep going.
pond? Or,
Well, because you said there was a camp right.
you guys are over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a camp above the pond.
North of the pond and one kind of near the exit of the woods. Toward, kind of, all close to the path.
Yeah, let's go to the pond.
The pond one.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. So,
It's about to
as
be
you
wet
make your
Wednesday
way
here.
through the pond, I'm going to need one random encounter.
I'll do it.
Yeah, you haven't rolled yet.
The D6?
D10.
D10.
You're gonna reroll a 6 because that's what we rolled last time.
Fuck. 7.
Get pranked.
7.
You happen upon while going through the woods and not the trail, so you have to go slower
A case of
because there's no trail. You
of
happen
course,
upon a lone swan with a broken wing that struggles near the edge of a stream. It's like a swan. It can't fly, and it's just kind of in distress.
Wasn't the
at edge of
swan
stream.
the symbol of
Tenmei Island?
the island?
yeah.
Those coins you got signets. You got little coins from
Have to touch
Daimyo
'em.
that have that little symbol on them
I
too.
catch him.
Cure wounds.
You have to get up to it.
I can dread animal
It's
handling.
touch. So, while you're going to go through...
Actually, you know what? No, that's curious. Why his wing is broken.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the speak with animal scroll.
Oh, okay. Okay, you do that. Is anyone else going to do anything while he's reading the scroll?
If anything, I can use healing spirit from a distance.
I want to try and hide. Is there like bushes around?
I already used the scrolls.
Yeah.
Let me.
Yeah.
I want to try and hide in bushes and get closer to this spawn.
Still.
What up, Swan?
Got 23.
Okay, you're stealthing while it's distracted by him saying "What up, Swan" in its language.
Yeah.
Or
He just goes, ah!
That's a goose. I don't know if Swan make those sounds.
Yeah, sure.
It's a different dialect.
They're both long words.
Has Enyas.
What's a swan song?
That was dumb.
Okay, this is, you said. Say, what are you saying?
Play
exactly?
trumpets.
Yeah.
But
Hey, you're right.
fucking fucks.
Jeez.
Oh, that's because my
Shit.
Donald Duck. Oh.
Yeah. It looks to you and says,
fuck you.
"Don't kick me."
I'm not gonna kick you. I can fix that if you want. Did someone kick you? Who?
He points to the other wing, and you see it go like, that's the other wing, and it goes north, like northwest.
Oh, was it like other humans?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
That
The
sucks.
swan sounds like a smoker. It sounds like opposite of a beautiful, like white, like gorgeous, pure bird.
Behind the swan, you can see 2 ears poking out of a bush and a pair of glowing eyes staring at the
You gonna eat it?
Yeah, here, I can fix that for you.
Why would you do that for me?
I don't know, you seem like you're in a bit of a pickle there.
Oh, so you're just a good guy, aren't you?
Yep.
You're the hero of the island or something?
Yeah, I am. Alan Williams, the hero of the island. Tell
I like how you hear honk, 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 Alan Williams. Honk, honk, honk.
Yeah, tell every avian you know of how Alan Williams fixed your broken wing. Me.
I'm not gonna do anything for you.
Huh?
I'm not gonna do anything for you until you do something for me.
Well, yeah, that's what this conversation's about. Anyways,
Heal my wing now.
okay. Say please.
No.
Okay. I'll do that anyways.
There's
So.
an asshole.
Yeah. Swans are actually kind of assholes like geese are.
I cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
First level.
Well, you'd have to go into the water unless it came to shore.
It's on the edge of a stream.
Okay.
Okay. I firmly grasp its wing. 15 healing.
Oh, damn, that's more than enough.
He has extra healing, so now,
Yeah,
he's not an asshole.
My hands start glowing, and I'm going like, okay, give me your wing real quick. But then it's healed.
Yeah, you can do a little bit more and then you can heal. No,
Reminds me of Lucifer when he blows up Dan.
so he's... Thank you.
You're welcome.
Um,
I, Alan Williams,
Honk, 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 Alan Williams.
says that you're welcome.
okay. Let's see. Let's see. I'm looking at what the next part of this encounter is. Hold on.
You know, the ugly duckling was about a swan.
Was it?
This is not the swan saying that.
No, me legitimately. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a long time since I heard the story.
What fucking? I made a fucking reference to us. Did you ever, in elementary school or high school, read the? Is it the swan, the Trumpet and the Swan or some shit like that?
I have no idea.
No, fuck. What am I thinking of?
Double check something.
Yeah, the Trumpet of the Swan. The Ebey liked.
Alright, so the swan says, I can, if you can heal, it looks around the party. It also looks like you can hurt people with your weapons and stuff.
I mean, yeah.
Can you go beat the guys up that kicked me?
Is that up north?
Teach them a lesson. Yeah, that's the pond.
What were they
Are
doing?
they cutting down trees?
not at the pond.
You can speak Swan.
Oh.
What
What were they doing?
Well, they have a hideout or a camp set up on the north side of the pond. These people.
How many men did you see?
12,000.
I saw 14 women.
I just saw one
Sexist.
kick me when I got too close to the edge of the pond, where their little area was.
Anything specific about that one?
They had weird markings on them.
The tattooed Yakuza.
They should be here.
What?
They're a short tree beard. They puzzled it in. What?
You're talking very low.
Yeah.
I just realized that. Yeah, never mind. Okay. Camp of men up north, alright.
Oh, they had a long stick. Long
mean like
stick
this?
with a sharp. Ah! Yeah, he was gonna stab it at me, but I swam away, but he kicked me. Before that,
Oh,
that's why my wing got hurt.
alright. You should probably get out of here. It's about to get real loud when we get there.
I'll fly away.
Tell every bird you see.
No. You could. That's. I mean, if you want to test it,
No, I'm not kidding. Well, maybe later, but alright.
I'll find a different swan.
Yeah.
I'll blow a swan out of here.
Human
Big
shape.
blow a swan, smooth off. His head smooth off. All right.
Cool.
So you basically all you need to do is follow the stream north-ish, and you'll get to the pond.
Alright, guys. That fucking bird told me where the people were. It's exactly where the map said.
It's crazy.
Well, I mean, if you didn't find the map from that other encounter, you would have found this out. Okay.
Alright.
Are we going in loud?
We were just like, hey guys, why are you guys assholes? And you didn't leave.
I mean, I like what you did when you didn't go loud. Some of us went loud.
I can try to do it again.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Alright.
I don't know who would be the most reasonable person to talk to him. I was gonna say he's the one who looks the most human.
But I'm the most reasonable.
I'm gonna say who's got the most charisma.
So
He does, because he can use the
What
weapon
if-
for his charisma.
what if you wore a big jacket
Like a t-shirt and jeans.
Like a puffer?
and
New York puffer?
and
Chainmail
you
and
gripped onto
jeans.
his back
Oh.
and you spoke, but he pretended like he was speaking.
He stretches his frog legs
Yeah.
out really long, so he could be as tall as a person.
That sounds terrible, but I like it.
I don't really know about this.
Well, I'll head in the bushes nearby.
Well, also, I can
He's
also,
doing well
I can
hiding
also
those bushes,
when- based
so.
off of this angle,
I gotta piss first.
I heard a story a long time ago that my uncle told me about how monkeys are the ancestors of humans, so they should listen to me.
Ooh, you should always listen to your elders.
Do you trust the words of a monkey's uncle?
I trust the words of my monkey's uncle.
Wait, humans are the ancestors of monkeys?
No, monkeys are the ancestors of humans, so humans should listen to monkeys.
I thought you said that, like, humans were first and then monkeys came later.
Well, monkeys are the ancestors.
Okay,
I'm the
okay.
I'm the boss of
I
them.
messed it up. Okay.
DM.
I don't know.
I'm
It's,
talking to the DM. What the fuck?
I don't know. What they
You
told me
hear
in school was
voice.
that the monkeys came from the humans.
How?
You're much more storied people than monkeys
It
are.
was really cold, so like over time they grew more and more hair. But the coldness made their hands weak, so their jaws became stronger over time. That's why you got the hairy man, big mouth, red ass. It's just a product of the environment, yeah.
So at one point between humans and monkey, did they decide that most clothes were not an option? I know that you dress in clothes for the most part, but I don't think most other monkeys generally.
That's up to him.
We wear clothes to keep you warm. And if
That's
the
up to
bird
his
keeps you warm,
tribe. I don't
you
know
wear
if
clothes.
that's a thing you do or not.
What?
I don't know. Just got lost in the sauce a little bit.
This has nothing to do with the task at hand. I feel
I'm just saying, if I was a monkey, I wouldn't wear clothes.
Do you like wearing clothes, Shisho?
Yeah, clothes are pretty nice. You know,
Are
you
you
don't
trying to
need
get
them all.
me
You don't need them all the
clothes?
time because we're
Because then I can call
because the thing with humans and a lot of other things, you don't have like fur.
I have hair.
Imagine not having fur.
But it's not all over your body. So we were born with clothes. And then I wear clothes because I think they look nice.
I believe he should talk to them. He's wise.
Well, yeah, that's what I said, but...
But your plan is a little goofy. What if they catch on to it?
What if I just go up there and just talk to them alone?
Yeah, why can't you just do that?
Yeah.
Just don't stop them.
In the trees.
I don't know if they'll freak out if they see a monkey.
Well, then... Oh, well.
I guess that's their problem.
Yeah, if they're not tolerant enough to talk to a monkey, then...
I mean, they're already hurting yokai, so they can see it as retribution.
That's fine. We'll just go figure it
Yeah,
out.
I'll just talk to them for a second.
You go talk to
and
them.
then-
I'll sneak around in the tree, the bushes and stuff.
Yeah, and then when stuff turns bad because they don't like me, maybe, I don't know, then they'll beat them up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I will also stealth.
So I have disadvantage on stealth.
Also have to go all the way over there.
Yeah, I'm just saying, when we get there, I will also stealth.
Okay.
Throw them out.
Anyway. Louis.
Is that the loud one?
Yeah, Guillermo's...
Louis the Loud. So is the plan to get to the lake, stealth around, he goes ahead and tries to do something?
Yeah, talk.
Yes!
Like, if nothing else, I just want to get more information on what they're doing and why.
It'll take a few hours to probably go up the street.
Yeah,
to
so
the
we
pond.
have to get all the way there first.
Okay. So as you guys make your
Onward,
way...
Raymond Dow.
Yeah, these horses do travel a little slower when there's no path to follow. But the edge of a stream isn't too bad. And the horses can drink some water and stuff. And you can... Oh yeah, your horse feed that you got could probably... We probably did that at the beginning of the end of the rest. You woke up, whatever.
I will give my horse... Actually, I'll give all our horses a good berry.
That works.
Yeah.
Eat a good berry, Elmar. You need your strength.
Or shoots a bolt of lightning at the
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm out of good berry for today.
Okay. A few hours later, you arrive near the edge of the pond or the lake, whatever. You guys can make your stealth checks if you rather do that now.
Wow.
Dirty 20.
I got 18. I'm gonna sneak away from Alan.
I am also going to sneak away from Alan.
What are we wrong, stealth?
I'm already in the trees.
You can give me stealth roll those if you're trying to be stealthy. If you're not, then no.
I'll be stealthy for like a little bit. I got a 13.
2 total.
Oh, shit.
The rest of moving away from all of them anyway.
18.
As you approach the edge of the clearing, which then becomes the pond, a little deeper in the clearing, you see that there was a trail that you could have followed. That like you emerge near a clearing, and you see on like a different side of the clearing over there was a trail that led in here, but you didn't take that way. And when you emerge from the trees, a tranquil sight greets you. I'll give you the picture. Thanks, AI.
Oh, just like one of my Japanese animes.
Thanks, AI, for this really messy looking.
It does have a clear...
What is this?
It has like a clear difference in animation style. Like from here, it looks very like different.
Like, it's like
compared to
Ghibli
this.
on the bottom and like
Yeah.
photo real, like mild realism on
Yeah.
top.
The grass just looks so off. All right.
Motherfucker knocked the TV's over just trying to get some pets.
When you emerge from the trees, a tranquil sight greets you. A serene crescent-shaped pond nestled within a clearing. The still water reflects the pale sky. Or, I guess not pale sky. It would be the blue sky. Its surface rippling gently with the occasional breeze. Wild reeds sway at the edges, their golden stalks thick with tiny seeds. A flock of white swans float in the center of the natural pool, their elegant forms mirrored with the water. The air smells of wet earth and blooming lotus flowers. The pink and white petals scattered like precious gems across the pond. It's really difficult here, but there are flowers in the pond and petals. They're pink and white petals scattered like precious jewels across the pond, among the dozens of dark green lily pads. The clearing is eerily quiet, save for the occasional rustling of reeds and the distant calls of birds. Despite the peaceful scene, there is a sense of unease, a faint discoloration in the water where the reeds grow thickest, and subtle signs of disturbance among the surrounding foliage. So, if you guys want to kind of investigate around, I have a smattering of checks you could make. Perception, investigation, nature, survival, or arcana. All are valid.
Survival, and what else?
Survival, perception, investigation, nature, or arcana.
What is survival looking for?
For trails and footprints.
I want to do that because I have that advantage.
I will perceive.
Okay.
What was the other option?
Investigation, nature, or arcana as well. Or
I will also just do survival, just because I'm a ranger.
I got 13.
on your survival.
Yeah.
I also got a 13.
On your what were you?
Survival.
Oh, so you guys are at the same time. Okay.
Well, we did kind of like split off
Yeah.
a little bit.
You only find you didn't meet the highest DC. You only find what looks like the main trail that would lead up here from the woods and from the main road is not used, really. And if it has been used, it's been a while. It's been like half a month at the earliest, or the latest, if not later.
May I ritual cast detect magic?
Yes. A faint. This literally bypasses the Arcana check. A faint magical trace lingers in the air, centered around the discolored water. And the magic school you're getting is enchantment around this discolored water. And I'll say you can make an Arcana check to get a little bit more though.
Can I ritual cast identify on the water?
Maybe read identify again so
Yeah.
I know if it would work.
And a 14 in perception.
Okay. You actually do beat the DC. Hold on, I'll do that in a second though. So identify was.
You touch an object throughout the spell's casting. If the object is a magical item or some other magical object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any ongoing spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by the spell, you learn the spell's name. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn which ongoing spells, if any, are affecting it.
Okay. I would say identify technically does not count.
Okay.
Yeah.
Water is neither an item nor a creature.
Well, no. Okay. So I will say, you know what? You also get transmutation with the school. Instead of it'll be transmutation instead of enchantment. That makes more sense.
Okay. Can I do that second Arcana check?
Yeah.
Wow. So that's a nat 20
Shit.
or 25 total.
So the faint magical trace that lingers in the air and centered around the discolored water near some of the reed areas. With that check, you think this is some kind of magic and chemical waste of some sort.
Guys, don't drink the water.
It's some sort of transmutation magic aura around this chemical waste that has been dumped into the lake.
It's... Oh, excuse me, I just drank the water. It's chemical waste.
yeah, you know. With your 14, yes, show. You notice faint, crushed tracks leading away from the pond, not on the main trail. Heavy footprints flanked by drag marks near the water's edge. Several reeds appear unnaturally bent as well, as if something large and heavy has been pulled through here recently, like a cart or a wagon. And recently, as in within the last 2 weeks.
Okay, so dumping magic waste, not using main trail, different trail, dragging something. Just dragging like is it clear what they're dragging? Like big or what is it?
It's something large, and it looks like there's footsteps around it, and the large thing is like wheel marks.
Okay. What direction does it seem to be being dragged from?
To and fro from here in different intervals. But it seems like the last time it was done this, the freshest one, was about a week or 2 ago.
It might be a wagon with like multiple supplies in it.
Okay.
Hence why it's going back and forth multiple times.
But you don't see necessarily where it goes when it gets here. If you follow from one that might have been coming from the woods and into the pond, you don't see where else it goes. Because the grass is so grown here, it doesn't leave a lot of marks. The grass just springs back up and it's fine.
So you're saying we can't track where it went?
You can track where it goes from the pond.
Okay, yeah.
But when it comes to the pond, you don't exactly, it kind of gets lost and you're not sure where it stops.
Okay.
And there is like a boat floating in the pond just by itself. A little boat like that.
Could I look around to make sure we're all alone here?
Yeah, you can look around again.
Dirty 20.
And you're in the woods. You're in the tree line, right?
Yeah.
You're looking about, and you said 20?
Dirty 20.
You do see something that looks off. You see what looks like two things. The first thing you see is what looks like camouflage, purposeful camouflage. On the north end of the lake, across the whole water, or you could walk around or jump through between trees. Either way, on the opposite side, you see what looks like a wooden wall that has been draped in ivy, like thick ivy.
Okay.
And it looks like it's been camouflaged, and you didn't see it at first because it blended in with the tree line, with the dark browns and the greens. But if you take a second to look farther from this upper angle as well, you see that the shadows within the ivy cast here just look wrong. It looks like someone purposefully has some sort of like fence or gate or some sort of walled off area north of the lake, kind of near the shore, a little bit deeper in. And you can't see what's beyond it.
Yeah. Okay, so you said that's something like...
That was one thing.
Okay.
Second thing you see is that there is a person that is looking out of here and looking right at Alan.
Okay.
Because you rolled bad on your stealth. There is what looks like a man... It is a woman that looks bedraggled and scraggly, peering out from where the edge of one of these barricade wall things that's covered in ivy is, and is looking right at Alan, and more or less I guess they can't see the rest of the party because they all rolled really okay on stealth, because you guys are kind of sneaking around, looking around, but Alan is not doing
Can't move this dirty ass water they
would
call
I be
lake.
able
Yeah,
to
you're drinking the water.
stealth my way over to... what's your name again, Ebey?
Pyro.
Hyro?
Okay. You had a good enough check earlier, so that's fine.
Okay. Hey, Fox guy. We're being watched by some dudes.
It's a woman.
They're being watched by a woman. Got a false wall of ivy on it.
Who is we that's being watched?
Just him. This point over there. Says,
Damn, this water's dirty.
I don't fully know how this works for you, but could you fox your way over there and tell them about it? I don't know how that works exactly. As much as we can hide our numbers, that'd be nice.
I can try.
Yeah. Or actually, I pull out my parchment that I use for cartography, spread a fucking note on it, and roll it up, and you just put it in your mouth and go, whoop.
Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't think about that. Alright, I'm gonna turn into a fox.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that note. I'm gonna run by Alan really quickly, bump into him, drop the note, and then turn around and run away.
What was your stealth check?
20 or 18.
Okay, so as a fox, I kind of want you to make you do another stealth check.
All they would even see is a fox.
Okay, if
Yeah.
you don't,
I want to run out of the bushes like I got scared, bump into him, be free, like, oh shit, then run away.
Hey,
Back to where I was hiding before.
So there's a note on the ground near your feet.
Oh, okay. No. I'll look at it and read it.
It details what I have seen.
I'll squint my eyes and
You're being watched
It
right
also
now.
says, destroy this note upon completion of reading.
Eat it. Eat the note.
This note will self-destruct in 5.
It says 5, 4.
I throw in the lake.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
Well, some of your parchment's gone now.
That was always the intention.
How close are? I mean, like, can I see them from where I'm at located?
What's that?
Would I see anybody hiding? I guess.
Only he saw it with that perception.
I'm
Okay,
gonna start
okay.
running around and letting everyone know.
Oh.
But yeah, if he points
May
it
I do a
out,
perception check?
if he points it out though, within a couple minutes of telling everybody, you can see it. Everyone
I will.
can see it.
May I roll a perception check regardless?
Yeah.
I'm gonna nonchalantly make my way around the lake towards that area.
Okay.
Just investigating the
I'm
lake
gonna use my
bed.
heroic inspiration because I don't want to have to rely on the monkey. That's better. 16.
Okay. From your position, you hear something that no one else does,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a very faintly.
Cow.
It's a sacred cow.
Cow.
So you're walking. So you do see the area.
Mm-hmm.
You're walking, investigating the lake. Yeah.
Yes,
Those
toxic waste.
who see the woman like peering out, as you're getting closer to that area, she ducks behind the wall. So, yeah, anyone else sees it.
How far are they away from either of us?
It's on the opposite side of the lake, and the lake's kind of larger. So I would say 500-600 feet.
Oh jeez. Okay.
It's a good. You have to have a good eye to see it.
Okay.
That's why you point it out.
Okay. Can I sneak over to where Yesho is?
Sure.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn into a fox and just go over there.
Alright.
So just look.
And you're not
Okay.
telling Alan this.
I
He's
don't
just
wanna-
making
I
it
don't want
right.
to take a chance getting too close to him again.
I mean, you have to go on either side of the lake because
Yeah.
you can't. Not everyone can jump on trees and shit like him. So I'm sure.
Like, I don't have to go around. It's gonna take me a minute.
Yeah,
anyway.
you're probably gonna have to like run into Alan or pass him.
I would like to also get closer to the group.
Okay.
I'm gonna get,
Not this group, that group.
I'm gonna pincer formation.
Basically.
Okay. And
Spit roast.
Garagine,
I'm going the same direction he is, like around that.
what are we gonna do?
I don't know. I'm still a little confused on this whole thing.
Okay.
I rolled decently on stealth. I rolled 18.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a person across the lake, on the other side, who is stealthed up and watching us.
But they don't know that you know that she's
Yeah.
Okay.
Only person they've seen so far is him, and him in fox form. So he and I are stealthing up, going around one side of the lake to go grab him. He's going around. You're going around too.
Yeah.
So they're going around the other side.
Can I frog it up and swim to it? Swim to
You
the
can.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Hey,
brother.
we'll go right down the middle.
I'm gonna go into real frog
Wait.
form.
The water is chemical.
Well,
Some parts.
part of it is.
Some parts.
Don't
You
drink
can
it.
tell which parts to avoid.
Yes, there's a discolored part of the water near the reeds.
How wide
Oh jeez.
is it?
Is what?
It's a
Is
lake.
the lake?
5.
It's pretty big, man.
How many feet?
Hundreds of feet.
Hundreds of feet.
Here we go.
Okay. Yeah. So I can't cross it just yet.
He was gonna jump.
You can swim it.
Well, you should probably just swim it anyway, so you don't.
What's your
so
swim
you're not
speed?
seeing.
It's the swim speed of a frog. Give me 1 second. It's
Whoa.
on my.
Really?
A fucking frog.
Also, when I'm sneaking, I'm gonna try and like not exactly.
You have a swim
Swim
speed
speed
too
of
now,
20
I
actually.
do.
Huh?
20.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, if he's
okay.
going straight there, and we're going around.
Yeah.
It'd probably be about even
Yeah.
pace.
I'm gonna like not necessarily be in an area where they see me with him,
Okay.
if that's
You
possible.
don't want to be associated.
Well, not associated. It's I don't want to go get out of stealth.
Yeah. You just gonna hang out, or you.
I'm trying to go that way,
Oh.
but I'm trying to do it in a way where I don't get.
Well,
seen.
I mean, if your stealth was high enough,
different paces.
then
Yeah.
Where are you? I'm a frog now.
You can turn a tiny frog.
Yeah, actual
Oh,
frog.
cool.
You know, the
It's just like
yokai
animals, dude.
transformations
Okay.
turns into like a regular version.
Mine's the war.
Yeah.
Like I'm a regular sized fox, and
That's
he's
right.
a regular sized frog.
it's basically think of it as like lycanthropy without the curse.
Okay.
It's like you're just kind of born that way.
Like canthropy.
Then when I get there, I'm gonna turn into my frog, like my half frog
Yeah.
human form.
Okay. So as you are all kind of making your different ways there, Alan being the most obvious.
You and I are gonna be like get behind us. Like, what you looking at?
Ribbit.
Yeah.
Ribbit.
I sure do hope there's no women staring at me.
Well, you were told that there was one.
Yeah, but he's saying that
Yeah.
joke because they don't know that there's
And I rolled
one.
2 on self.
Yeah. Alright, so you get... the whole party kind of
Chicken
moves
jockey.
within, I'd say, 50 feet of this weird camouflaged wall. And you all hear a really loud burp from where you're going.
What a woman.
It's crazy.
And you hear talking on the other side of the wall of many different voices, like whispering or just having a casual conversation, maybe a chuckle here or two, maybe a yell like "Hey!" or something like "Get over here!" something like that.
Guy!
And you hear in Kozakurin you hear someone yell, "Where's Riku already? He's supposed to be here!"
Oh,
That's a bad guy.
they should not reveal all of us at once until they reveal themselves.
Someone else says, "He got a little held up. I think he's gonna be here pretty soon. Just have patience, okay? Don't worry about it. Just keep milking the ox."
Huh?
Yeah. And you hear a murr.
Is that the lingo?
Well, you actually hear an ox go murr.
I know, I'm being dumb.
The ox, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. You know,
I wouldn't know. I'm not from here.
you're not by me either. So.
Yeah, I know what we're talking about.
Yeah. It's just me to myself.
Okay. So if you guys are gonna wait a little bit, like you mentioned, I don't know if Alan gets that message.
No. The only two that have communication are these two.
Yeah.
I'm getting as close as I can before waiting for a proper moment to strike.
Through not that far from where you guys came from is what seems like a cart being dragged through the woods by another ox. It's a smaller cart. There are buckets inside the cart,
Pass the ox.
and there are people alongside walking with the ox and the cart.
Can I try to jump in a bush and hide?
Yeah, do a stealth check.
Eight?
Okay.
Getting better.
Let me do a perception. Okay. So
I'll jump in the water and then I'll peek my head up and have a lily pad on my head.
this guy
An Asian man.
pops out of the woods next to a cart with an oxen and has two of these kind of guys. Not these exact guys, but these kind of these
Drunken
types,
goobers?
these types of guys.
Turned into a thug PN.
Yes.
He looks like he's about to just throw a slur at me.
Yeah.
No, he looks like he just
He's
got done
mid-slur.
calling you. Yeah, he's calling you a slur.
Yeah. They all come out of the woods. The guys have felling axes on their hips, and they have what we're calling fire lances, the same one that you picked up, the explosion staff spear things, in their hands, two of them. And this guy looks a little. He's got a rice hat around his back that he could put on. And they all are kind of going around the lake as well, going to go towards the north. But
For the north.
they spot rustling in a bush. You with your 8 stealth.
I want to turn back into a person in the bush that I'm hiding in.
Anamorph. Yeah.
How close am I to the...
You're in the middle of the lake.
God damn it. I'm going to speed up. I'll start off a little faster.
Frog swim.
Push.
You're gonna go north?
Push. Yeah,
Well,
I'm
it's
going
actually
directly to the
happening.
chick, yeah.
Okay. Well, the woman that was in the fort, whatever you want to call it, ducked her head back a few minutes ago.
Oh.
So they're still probably there, but there's also something happening on the right side of the lake.
I can figure out.
So this person, the leader of this gang, goes, stop, and pulls out a katana and goes over to this bush and
Pull out my water skin just real quick.
takes a stab into the bush.
I go, oh yeah, okay, too late, never mind.
It's gonna try to hit you with disadvantage because it can't see you,
Okay.
but it thinks there's something in the bush.
How far away is this happening from me?
Probably like 20 feet.
Okay.
Oh, we're on the
Okay,
other
so-
side of the lake.
Even if it... Okay, yeah, do your thing first.
Okay, it rolled. It's disadvantage. It takes the lower roll.
Yeah.
Not one.
Okay.
Misses in the bush.
Can I use a bonus action?
Well, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to use the Mask of the Oni ability, Stalker's Shroud. Target it on that guy as a bonus action. While wearing this mask, you become invisible to a creature within 30 feet.
Okay.
Until the start of your next turn, so I'll turn invisible and then just...
You literally have 6 seconds.
I have 6 seconds.
Seconds and 30
The
feet.
bush will rustle as you're
Yeah.
getting out. I'm letting this happen, sir. And you just sprint out. The bush rustled.
Yeah.
Again, not seeing what's happening. And it goes, what the fuck? And it goes to slash it again.
You don't stab bushes on the
You stab-
Russell.
Tries to slash at the bush. Cuts some of the bush, but doesn't get you out because you left
Then,
the bush.
I guess, yeah, with my
You
action...
get stealth again?
No, with my action, I'm going to use Thaumaturgy to make a noise on the other side of them from where I'm running.
Okay. Which is kind of near where they are.
Oh.
Where I am.
I actually wouldn't know where you guys are.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Oh! So you guys are...
What the fuck?
Could I add on to that a bit and
You're on the other side of the
Yeah,
lake.
how far
dude.
away?
no,
Are we?
no.
Okay.
From him?
Because you have made a
100
loud
feet.
noise. Can I act like an actual monkey and go? "Ah!" And
Yes.
Yeah.
Am I any closer to the fort?
Yeah.
To the fort? Okay.
Or like
As
the
if I'm a
encampment.
regular monkey who's been startled.
Okay.
A regular clothed monkey.
That they can't see.
Okay, give me a deception check.
And
'cause
that's why I got face powers.
you're
now.
you're trying to like get their attention and deceive them from what's going on.
And my hand is on my katana in case it gets way too close.
Yeah.
I'm gonna for inspiration then. Okay. What's my thing right now? 24.
Okay. Let me hear it. Okay. The man and the two other slimy looking dudes all turn their attention to you.
Yeah, and then yeah.
And they're like, "What the hell's going on?"
And then I move away from where that
So you're
sound
like
was.
you're trying to like direct them to like follow you or something.
No, he's
I just want
think
them
it's
to-
drawing
I'm
attention.
trying
Oh, just-
to make them turn away from
Yeah.
him.
You're
So
not
that-
like showing yourself. You're just going.
Yeah.
"Oh,
So
okay."
basically, it's
You hear the monkey in the trees over there.
so basically in the span of like fucking 18 seconds, stab,
Yeah.
rustle, run, monkey scream.
And then he says, "This guy."
also, from
Yeah.
the other side.
Yeah, and then also he becomes uninvisible like,
well,
right after that.
in a second, the dude with the sword out says, "Get the hell in the camp!" to the other dudes with the oxen, and the one of those dudes pulls out a whip, and he whips the oxen, and it goes, "Rrr," and it tries to run into the camp, and the guy's like they're running alongside it, and the guy with the sword looks around like he's going insane. He thinks he's going insane.
Right, so whip with a capital H.
He yells at his goons, "Tell Ryu that there's someone out here on the lake. Like, tell him there's someone out here on the lake. And to get his concoctions ready."
Oh, another question. So they were dragging in another cart.
Yeah.
Is it empty or?
No, there's buckets of there's like 6 buckets of this whitish liquid.
Okay, so they're like refining it here.
The forests
into
come.
something. And then it leads me to believe there's some sort of toxic byproduct that they're putting in the water.
And then you become uninvisible. Where did you go? I wish I had a map for this, but I didn't expect this to happen at the lake. But it's happening. There is a clearing where the lake is. There is back in the tree line where you came from. There's forward, but it's a bit more open. There's where they are, which is right of the bush that you're in.
Interesting.
Which is sorry, yeah.
Okay, I ran into the lake.
Yes, but they were in a pocket of your legs of no water in the lake, and you would become, and it'd be really obvious, and then you become visible. So you can. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying that's
like in the mud or in like the.
Well, because
The water would be displaced.
Yeah.
Invisible, so there'd just be.
Because your body would be in it, but there's nothing there.
I mean, I feel like you wouldn't be able to notice that after a couple feet.
Well, it's up to it's wherever space your body is taking.
Plus, you're running into water, so if something hears you running into water and there's nothing
I
there,
take shit. I
it
can't.
looks weird.
Or like run into some reeds or something.
Yeah.
That'd be better.
Do you want to make a stealth check before you come out invisible?
I used my action already.
Oh,
For thaumaturgy.
oh, yes. Okay.
Unless you just want to like submerge yourself for a minute.
Prone.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. So you splash a little bit into the water.
Anybody with mediumly decent con has can
Few
live for a
minutes.
surprising amount of time.
Yeah. I think it should be like half
Yeah.
the whatever it is, but whatever.
Unless you're a monk or cool like me.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're in the water and you become uninvisible.
I like to think that around the time I become invisible, that's when Garagine gets there. Or like Garagine gets there and it's like bumping into me.
Oh, you're not. You're on the opposite side of the
Oh.
lake. He's going north. You're still making your way over there, and you went into the water.
Ooh,
The lake's
okay,
over here.
I thought I was already north. Okay.
Things
never mind.
here. No. Oh well. No, yeah. You know what? You're right. I did say you were like 50 to 100 feet
Yeah.
from the. Yeah. You know what? You're right. You're right.
Yeah, I like to think he's swimming, bumped into me, and then I just materialize in front of his like small frog body.
You could. He is in the middle of the lake, and you were near the edge though, so it's gonna take a while for you to get like. Well, yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, actually, I'm only invisible to that one guy.
That's true, which is weird.
So anybody out there would have saw you run into the lake regardless.
the villains were too busy with the auction.
Yeah, because
I was gonna say I thought we were under the impression that like this one guy just moved ahead.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's true. So the oxen are going.
That's a funny item.
So this
So
dude,
one guy,
I'm gonna
like, I
make him
can't
do
see
a
the rest of
perception
the
check to
fucking
see if he can find out where you are in the water.
Me?
Yeah,
Is it perception?
I'm going to make him do a perception
Oh, okay.
against whatever your passive stealth is, because you already did a stealth. You already did an action.
11.
Okay. He knows the area you're in, not exactly where though. He knows you're in the water, but he doesn't know where.
Water's big.
So he's looking around. Let's see, what does he have on him that could help? Does he have anything?
A grenade.
Green egg?
A heat-seeking missile.
A heat-seeking egg?
Yeah.
Yeah. Stupid.
Yeah, this is not going to help him. So, he is going to... He's going to, keep his weapon out and just, run with the guys with the oxen into the, area with the wall that, in the encampment kind of area. What's going to happen is he's going to get there and, the, wall itself has some sort of door or hinge apparently because some of the, area starts to separate and lets in the cart with the oxen and the two guys and three guys rather. There should be a second one of these
Secret.
guys. Yeah, they get in and it closes and you hear them yelling like, "Fortify, every one of us. There's someone here. It's probably the daimyo's asshole dogs."
It's kind of true.
Oh wait, you guys have horses.
I would have tied mine back.
Okay. I was gonna ask
That was
you
a
the
while-
horses.
that was a while
Yeah, like I think we're competent enough
Yeah.
to tie the horses back.
Right. They're not just.
I think.
They're not just.
Every bone in my body wants to fuck with these guys right now, but I know we shouldn't.
I mean, it's gonna lead to a fight.
It's gonna lead to a fight anyway.
Yeah, so might as well.
But we've gotten more intel now than what we had earlier. Which is
Yeah.
nice.
So,
And you
yeah.
see. Sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you're good.
You see, four of these kind of dudes, the thug guys, posted up above the wall with heavy crossbows, and they're just looking around. at the pond area with their crossbows trained on the stuff.
How tall are the walls?
Like 15 feet.
That I have a climbing speed now.
There's ivy on the walls too, so they'd be easier to climb even without a climbing
Oh,
speed.
fucking it's over.
I knew that.
And they are looking about and basically have ready actions. If someone becomes visible, they're launching their bolts. So, what does the party do? You're not all of you are necessarily in communication range with these, so
I'm gonna get as close as I can without leaving, like, I guess, like, stealth area.
okay.
Yeah,
Like, how much?
Do that?
Huh?
So I'll probably do the same thing.
Like, how much bush is there between the wall and? Sorry, I caught myself in a giggle. How much? Like, I guess, brush is there
Vegetation.
for us between like the wall and?
You're getting towards like the edge of it.
Is there like an open clearing between the brush and the wall?
Yes.
Okay.
There is, however, give me a perception check so I can see if you can.
I can do it.
Can I also
Thanks.
do that?
Huh?
Can I also do that perception?
Yeah.
I wanna-
As you guys are close enough now, I'm gonna
I
let you
feel
go.
like you and I are probably just moving up. I'm moving through the trees.
That is a 15.
I got,
Focus on stealth, nothing else.
I got a 16.
All right, you guys both figure out that the wall at the front is only covering the front of their area. The sides are just the forest itself. So,
So we just go around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, we probably want to take out the aerial things if we get a chance. I mean, that's above board.
Yeah, we just go around and go.
only you guys see this though.
Yeah.
That basically, if you're standing at the pond and you're looking across the lake or whatever, it would look like more trees.
How wide is the wall?
5, 10, 40, 50.
Is also what commons needed?
Yeah.
Quick,
It's like
Alan,
70
update
feet.
radios.
I have message.
How much? How long?
70?
70. And how much space is
I just don't have
between
message back. That's the problem.
the end of the brush and the wall?
Message what?
40 feet.
Message back.
Yeah, you do.
It's kind of designed
tuck
to,
and
if
fro with
anyone
that
were to
spell.
assault it from the front, they'd see them.
Yeah,
So
I'll
it's
do
like,
it.
like they can respond
I'll
in
do
a
it.
like manner.
That's true.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Message
you
is
go.
great for a situation like this.
I would have to know where you guys are, right?
Yeah, generally.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
You're like in the lake with the reeds.
Yeah,
You see a little bit of discolored water near you.
I'm the king of the reeds. I get away from that dirty ass water they call a lake.
Alright, well. Again, I'm just going to get as close as I can. Actually, so, brush clearing wall.
Yeah.
Is there more stealth opportunities to go around?
Yes.
Okay.
So are you letting me know that?
I'd have to make you guys
Yeah,
all do a stealth
I'll
check
just
that
pop
way.
down and just like,
A new stealth check?
Yeah.
Okay.
back in the trees. I like being small in
Then I
the
will
trees.
use my enhance ability, my free use of enhance ability, since I'm far enough away by this point, to give myself advantage on dexterity checks.
Okay.
So I will do stealth to get to that way, if that's okay.
Enhanced ability does an extra thing for some of them too, other than just
For some of them.
the check. But I don't know if that
Like
helps you.
for con, it gives you like this extra a little bit extra HP and some other things. I think Dex makes you like take less fall damage. I think.
I don't know what most of them do because like Dex and Wisdom are like the main ones that you use. Enhance ability.
Or charisma for
This
for
one,
base stuff.
this is like the new 2024 rule spells.
Oh,
So it says you touch a creature, you choose strength, dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma for the duration that target has advantage on ability checks using the chosen ability.
Oh, they just made it simple.
Yeah.
That's
it
fine.
just made it slightly worse.
But you don't really use the other ones that much.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, you pretty much used it for the advantage anyway.
So that is a 17 for stealth.
Yeah. Let me do a check for the crossbow guys. See what I see.
Slightly.
Oh,
I think strength doubles your carry weight too, which that can be useful. You're
I got seen.
16.
Ooh!
The crossbow guys are looking out and they don't see you at all.
Good.
But
Do you need
they.
to make another stealth check to try and get behind the wall?
Okay.
That's what I did.
That's what he's doing right.
If I need to make another dex, I got it for an hour as long as I'm concentrating on it.
Natural 20, baby. That's a 28. I'm a goddamn shadow.
20.
Oh!
This is the Nat 20 game.
25.
Woo!
Big ninja! Stealth monkey!
That's a Ric Flair woo moment.
It's your turn.
What?
It's your turn.
He's in the water
I know.
Already got a 20.
earlier.
For stealth?
No, for Arcana.
Okay,
I'll
so
never 20
Garagine,
on stealth.
you see that Alan is by the reeds where at the edge of the water where you're going towards. And you're about to hit the edge of the water. There are guys at the top of the wall with crossbows. There are 4 of these guys with crossbows looking down. They don't see you because they just see a frog, and they barely even see you anyways.
I have another.
It's 40 feet
small
from the edge of the pond to this wall.
Far away from you. It's going to just to be like
those fucking frog-necked monkeys.
like I'm making like a monkey call, but everyone knows that it's me, and this is where I'm at. Like that's what the allies
Okay.
I'm gonna look at you.
I don't know if you need
from
to
the
check
water.
for that.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
It's not distracting anyone.
I'm in
No.
the water.
So you can
I'm a frog.
communicating.
You
Really,
saw me
just do it.
I will then,
Yeah?
hearing
Yeah.
that, I'll
I did it
use
in front of everybody else.
prestidigitation 10 feet away from me
Okay.
to make the same noise.
You're like this big, right?
Yeah, I'm
So
like.
you're just like... He's like this in the water.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look you up.
You know what?
We're all doing monkey sounds.
Yeah.
So we figured out a different way to let each other know each other's positions.
This is guerrilla tactics.
Because you guys are using prestidigitation, it's the exact same sound.
Yeah.
You're not using it from your voice.
Yeah.
So you. Okay, so I'm gonna need to make a morale check on this.
Wow, there are so many monkeys.
The gorillas in the mist.
So one of the guys says, "Don't be alarmed, boys. We can shoot these monkeys out of the sky."
Whoa!
I have a plan.
Okay.
When we start
I-
combat.
I also have a
an-
small plan.
I have an opening move for combat.
So I want to know what Alan and Garagine are going to be doing.
I'm looking at him.
Yeah, I'm like this in the water.
You guys can
now.
kind of whisper to each other because
Well, I'm
Crazy
frog, so I don't know if I
monkey
can
sounds
like.
going
you can
on.
talk. I think you can talk as a frog.
Hey, Alan.
I think you talked as a
Hey,
fox.
Alan.
before.
Maybe.
I think you
You
did.
distract those guys up there. And then while you're distracting them, I'm going to transform and jump up there to get them.
You're gonna transform?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make them flip with my.
Wasn't the idea to talk to them as a monkey anyways?
We'll see what
Huh?
happens.
Wasn't the idea at first was to talk to them as your
What time of
Yeah,
day is
it
it
doesn't
right
work
now?
anymore.
It's like late morning, like 10:30, 11.
Okay. I'm gonna see if. Oh god, this is gonna suck. Well, I mean, it'll have the intended effect either way. I'm gonna see if I can sneak to within 30 feet of the wall.
You'll be 10
so
feet in the opening.
40 feet to the wall. That's the clearing where the edge of the lake is. And they made sure to have not much shrubbage, so that it's going to be hard for anyone to assault the front and not be seen.
Okay.
If you want to be 10 feet from, like what you said, like 30 feet from the wall, that'd be 10 feet off the shore, and you'll just be in the open.
Okay. So I'll be like, I could distract them, but I'll be open.
And that's what distraction is for, I guess.
I'm sure you'll be fine. I'll sneak off to the side and try to. I'll sneak off to the side, be transformed, and jump up and try to. Jump up and distract them or hurt them. I don't know.
Oh, all right. I guess I'll go distract them.
You know what? As
Depends on who gets there first.
out of curiosity, as a note for message, does us doing looping monkey sounds, would that be something that he could focus on? With
That's
message?
right. He
Like,
doesn't have to see
somebody over
it.
there.
He just has to point at you,
That is true.
and he can go around walls.
Would he be able to try and cast message at the monkey sounds?
At the sound?
Yeah.
It says I point toward a creature within range.
So as long as it's within range, you don't have
It's
to
like
see them.
120 feet.
120
Yeah,
feet.
and it says you can go around corners and shit like the spell.
The lake is pretty wide, but you guys are all pretty close to the front, so I think he's in within range, yeah.
So you could just let us know what you're thinking.
Okay. All right, fellas. Sorry.
The water's kind of cold, too.
Shrinkage. You guys keep whooping. I'm gonna cause a distraction. Garage is gonna do something about those archers.
Wait, are we gonna fight them?
Probably.
I can do a better distraction, I think.
Man.
What's he say? What is he saying?
He says he wants to do the distraction instead.
It'll get them looking away from the front.
What did he say?
He said it would get them looking away from the front, but
That's actually
Because currently they're primed to reaction shoot anything that moves in the front of line of vision at the moment.
Actually, that's perfect. Maybe you stay behind to provide support, ranged support.
I got 30 foot of clearing I gotta cross before I'm useful.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna be able
cross
to.
that.
So just as a frame of reference for how the wall is set up, the wall is long,
70
feet. 70 feet.
There is like must be a platform on the other side that like lets people stand. So like if they stood on it, their waists would be at the top of the wall.
It's a 30 feet tall wall.
In a
Assassin's Creed
line,
thing.
you say.
The front of the wall.
Like,
Yeah, it's just a straight line.
Yes.
Okay.
More or less.
How tall is it?
Like 15 feet.
Oh.
That's nothing. That's yeah.
Could just blow them up.
It's
15 feet from the bottom to the platform or to the top?
You can stay in cover.
They're negligible. They're
Okay.
like the same.
Have shatter.
I
mean, they're like a couple feet different.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
But there's
you
4
can just
guys
jump
on
right
there,
in front
right?
of
Yeah,
them.
they all have heavy crossbows
Yeah.
that are loaded and
You can jump
they're
right in front
holding
of them and
actions
just
to
shoot
shoot.
immediately.
Well, that's why I'm having.
That's why
Right.
that's why we're doing this. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I said the same thing.
You
Okay.
hear,
Let's pretend you told me what the thing was, and I can't see it from here.
but at this point, you hear
Zap.
Oh yeah.
what sounds like a voice say from the inside is, "Get the goddamn runner! We can't have our shit compromised."
Huh.
Or sorry, we can't have our product compromised. That's so better.
Sounds like we really need to kick this into gear.
Okay. I guess I'll
I'll start
I guess I'll
frogging
make
my
my,
way closer to the. Because they're not gonna shoot a frog.
Probably.
They kicked the swan.
They were terrified by monkey whoops.
Yeah.
So I'll stay in the bushes.
They're-
Maybe just stay like right at the edge of the lake.
Yeah, I'll stay like.
So it's 40 feet from
It's
the,
not like you wouldn't be able to reach the top anyway.
Oh yeah.
the wall. Yeah.
Can I combine a long and high jump?
It's weird. I don't know
It's-
exactly how to do
yeah.
that.
Dang.
Can I catapult him?
I think you basically have to do one or the other.
You actually you might be able to catapult.
Wait.
I think that's
Wait,
a weight
wait.
limit.
Yeah, that's 1 to 5 pounds. I'm a small frog.
Oh, he can catapult you now, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Frogs are lighter than 5
Well,
pounds.
it says choose one object, but like I could just have him on a rock, catapult it,
Yep.
and then when the rock is at like the height of its parabola, then you huge ass jump.
I already wanted to do this with the Teenage Dragons thing when I'm playing Imon. I wanted to use catapult in crazy fucking ways. Like, grab a crate with my Aarakocra self, fly up, and then use catapult on the crate down while holding it. Does like a big Mario jump, like slam or something. Yeah.
Let's fucking do it. Can I transform at the height of the throw? Or
You can hold an action for it.
yeah.
Is it transforming a bonus or is it a
It's a
full
full
action?
action.
Full action. So you can't. You could jump because it's part of movement as you're untransforming into like your whatever thing, and then
Yeah. You don't. Yeah.
But you're a fighter. You also have action surge, right?
Yeah.
So you could jump, transform as an action, then attack as an action.
Well, how far does
then.
catapult?
300 feet.
Oh, I don't even need to jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll get you right there.
Yeah.
It
That's
says
what I'm
nine-
saying. I
It says
can't.
90 feet.
Oh, never mind.
I
You
still,
might have had spell sniper or some shit like that.
Yeah, maybe.
I can still.
I mean, I definitely did.
Yeah. But
It
90
still
feet,
doesn't matter. I
yeah,
don't
that
need
still
to-
clears it.
Yeah. I don't need to jump, so I can.
So
get
I
my
can do a
action transform.
distraction. You guys, and then you can pop up, launch him. Like a goddamn, like a.
He's the nuke. He's a tactical
I
nuke.
can get up there to
Tactical
help
frog.
clear bodies.
At the, I want you to angle it too, so that at the height, I can de-transform and then just fall on him.
Do you want to fall on the wall or the camp?
I want to fall on him.
The wall. If we take out the aerial guys,
I
it'll
want to fall on the archer.
it'll,
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
It'll because we don't have a lot of long range options.
Maybe you distract him right before it happens, so they won't see the.
You might just kill them
frog.
outright. That's
Yeah,
my
that's the
see what
potential.
happens.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
So bank on that backup plan.
Right.
Monkey.
Right. So pick up a rock.
Mm.
And get up. You know, shit.
Fair. So are we going then?
He just took it.
What does it look like? Is there any sort of special? What does the flavor-wise look like? Catapult.
Oh, so my my wrist gun, my Mega Man Buster Cannon.
Yeah.
My arm goes from this to this, and I get a small soldier's like archer wrist, like a
Yeah!
bow, and I just pull it back.
If you arm crossbow,
Shit.
This man's been playing Monster Hunter actually right now.
you're a sniper.
Yeah, it's a slinger.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold my action to at the highest angle of the parabola to transform, and then aim my glaive downwards.
So he needs to make the move first.
Yeah. So it's gonna be very obvious when we start.
Yeah. I'm just.
If those guys are dead, throw me in the camp.
I mean, it'll probably go past the wall, so you get to choose where you get off.
Oh right, yeah, okay.
Grip for dear
How
life.
close
I'm
is
gripping.
the side edge of the wall to the forest?
It's like
Is it
like right to it. So
You
you
can also just catapult me instead of a rock.
It's
Hell yeah.
It's kind of the point.
Oh,
yeah,
It
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of looks like it blends
I'm
in.
just, that's what I thought I was confirming. So I want to sneak up to the edge of the wall
Yeah.
Cool, using
and
that
climb up it.
Paper plane.
You have climb speed?
No.
That's like projectile.
But you said there's vines on the wall that can.
There are. So that means you have to make an athletics
Yeah,
check.
there is an origami artifact.
That's pretty cool.
So
And the DC's not very high.
Wait,
because of the vines.
if you turn to a fox, I can just carry you up there.
It's a full action to turn back. I guess it'll be fine as long as it still stay hidden.
I think so.
But I have to stay hidden and then for 6 seconds after I change back.
you have to waste a full turn, basically.
Because I can't do the thing long
It's
enough.
just if you're still stealthy, you'd have the time. You just wouldn't have to risk falling off this thing.
So it was athletics, not acrobatics.
Yeah. Athletics. The
I
climb.
fucked that up. Athletics is
About to
bad.
be that frog in the rocket blast, and that one picture of the frog just kind of like
Otherwise, I could just pick you up.
the old 1-2 is reborn.
Nice. Tactical frog.
Alright, fuck it, let's try that then.
So you're gonna pick him up.
Well, you could just put me in a tree,
That's what I mean.
like adjacent to
I'll
the
just
wall.
put you in a tree. Yeah.
It'll jump.
I will place the
Yeah,
turret
yeah,
where
yeah.
the turret needs to go.
Yeah. Yeah. So put me like in a branch adjacent to the wall, and then I'll turn back.
To
And
your human form?
then I can hop onto the wall, or
You could.
yeah.
That's
Lest the
break
wall
your
be
stealth
destroyed.
immediately.
That's fine. I don't need to hold stealth after this.
Is that what you're going to do right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. When I land on top of the wall,
Uh-huh.
this is facing guys.
Yes.
Lightning bolt.
They held action.
I was
all
gonna
were
say,
fire.
like, I was gonna say that would you not like fire it from the tree first? Because it has.
Do
a
I have
range.
line of sight from the tree to a 100-foot line across the wall?
Like you have the range for
But I need to be able to hit all of them.
Probably not be able to hit all of them.
Yeah, because he'd be at an angle, most likely.
Yes.
it. Okay, then I can draw their fire because I'd be better at dodging for this than you would.
I mean, maybe.
Because they're all ready to loose the bolts.
Yeah, they're
on anything
holding
they see.
actions, waiting for something.
Because
to
I
move.
can literally catch some of them.
It's a good point. I mean, yeah, if you want to do that, then
It's a multi-stage distraction.
Like, hey!
Yeah. All right. So
You know what? This isn't a distraction. This is a breach.
There's a brief.
Yeah.
it's a little bit of
This is a no-knock raid.
It is what it is.
So yeah. So
Oh baby!
Loading your sword?
Yeah.
so I'm just going. Jump right in front of him.
Ah! There he is!
And as I do that, I take the dodge action.
Shoot the dirty ape!
Whoa! Well, now we gotta kill him.
We don't condone racism in this party.
That's
Okay.
their word.
So I'm gonna have 4 crossbow bolts come your way.
Heavy crossbow bolts.
Yes.
See, dodge.
I'm dodging.
Stubby.
Oh, yeah.
Heavy crossbow bolts.
He is dodge.
Yeah.
And
Alright,
if
so
anyone hit me, I
first,
can grab them. I can deflect
your
missiles.
your AC is 19?
19.
Miss. Second one. Miss. Third one. Miss.
Miss.
Fourth one. Hit.
I'm going to deflect attack that one.
It depends on how much damage, right?
Well, I can still
You
do
can still,
it.
yeah, you can still deflect it. It can reduce the damage.
Dealing 6 piercing.
I have reduced it to 0.
Okay.
I rolled a 10 plus my 11.
Let me catch
throw
it.
back.
You can throw it
So I'm
back.
going to spend a focus point to grab it and throw it back at him.
This is not an ordinary monkey.
Sparta.
I grab it with my foot and just fucking twist and chuck it back at him. So that guy needs to make
This is not my
a dex save.
beautiful monkey.
This is not my beautiful wife.
You need to make a what
A
save?
dex save.
Well,
That's a nat
How
1,
did I
baby.
get
Got him.
Beamed him.
So he takes
In the fucking dome.
12 piercing damage.
Woo!
I got a great edit for this for when I get thrown.
Okay.
When he throws me, I want you to play like a video of a frog like jumping with that one it's that one Jared Leto song. You know what I'm talking
Kill?
about? Yeah, The Kill by 30 Seconds from Mars.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
God damn it.
How much damage was it? Sorry.
So that's 12 piercing damage.
12 piercing damage to Thug 1.
Fuck.
And then he drops down.
So that's
Yes.
magnificent.
Yes.
And at this point, I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative, and I'll bring the thing up.
Are we gonna be able to finish the fight tonight?
I don't know. You guys decided to start a fight.
So hold on. So before we do all this,
How about we roll initiative and then pause it here?
We could.
it's a good stopping point.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I want to record this initiative though, because my initiative is good.
And then I guess technically he
My
had
initiative is also good!
he had a held action.
I also had held action.
I also had held action.
Let him zap. Let's zap those guys first. And
I also had a good
Nat
initiative.
20? Yeah. Hell yeah.
Nat 20.
Oh hell yeah.
Hold on.
13.
I don't have your guys on the owlbear thing, so let's write it myself right here. So,
I'm last.
As per usual. It's okay. When we play Witchlight, I will always be last.
Caleb, Evie. Okay,
We
so
play which
Derrick.
you get mobile.
I got.
So you can be first.
I got 25.
Or not mobile, but
initiative.
Alert.
It's only old alert.
Yeah.
New alert
Chance.
is ass.
Your initiative.
Nat 20.
For a total of what?
Caleb.
21.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just pick new one. Just pick new alert.
Caleb, what'd you get?
2.
Evie.
21.
X.
13.
Okay. So we'll resume this in
Resume.
a couple weeks.
We do the held actions.
We
What?
did have held
We
action.
do held actions.
You do.
Well, my held action was
pop
the.
those and then.
My held action was to
Your held
transform
action
into a
was-
human as he throws it. But
Right.
Mine's
right.
catapult, as he does
So-
lightning bolt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to do that or if you want to save it.
And his is lightning
We can have that
As-
happen at the very beginning.
Yeah.
of the
Okay.
next
Yeah,
session.
let's do that.
It is- I would just say make sure you write down surprise
We play the game
actions.
down here or upstairs?
Okay.
I'm gonna write tactical frog,
Tactical
Lightning
lightning,
bolt.
frog.
tactical
Monkey.
frogapult,
Yeah.
I'll find a good enough frog clip for you.
and were there any other held actions?
I'm gonna drop down to a lightning bolt.
Right.
I would like to hold an action if that's possible.
If you didn't say it earlier,
If it's not possible, then that's fine.
and then lightning bolt. That's a new spell for you, huh?
Yeah, that's what I picked when I leveled up.
Nice. So the tactical frogapult and the lightning bolt for next time. And that'll be like probably 2 weeks from now, right? Or maybe more.
Basically, yeah.
Well, more than 2 weeks, right?
Yeah. Well, no.
No,
2
okay.
weeks.
So, yeah.
Next Sunday,
Okay.
right?
I might
Yeah, so not like. Yes, I'll be back next Sunday. Yeah.
since both of these recordings were sort of
Not
smaller,
like tomorrow,
I might,
but
Oh.
Yeah.
since
Yeah,
both these
we
recordings are
like I'm
kinda
gone all
smaller,
next week.
I
Yeah,
might
yeah.
combine
I come back Sunday night.
both
Yeah.
part
Yeah.
1 and 2 into one. Right.
Right.
Okay. And we'll leave it here. No level ups this time because
Obviously.
yeah.
I was expecting a level up.
Well. Anyways, yeah. So we'll resume this next time. And anything last we need to say?
We will not give Jared Leto money.
Hey, what?
Hey, what?
Hey, what?
Monkey business.
We get the general chicken with rice.
Monkey business.
Hey, what?
It come with monkey business.
They come
Hey,
with
what?
monkey business.
Come with
What?
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hey, what?